better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
From StubHub Center in Carson, California, the LA Galaxy is on the air today. The Galaxy hosts the Seattle Sounders. Hello again and welcome to LAGalaxy.com for today's call. Joe Tutino here alongside Dan Kennedy. Glad to have you aboard for this one as the Galaxy look to rebound from a tough defeat on the road at Orlando last Saturday. A goal right in front of stoppage time killed the Galaxy's hopes of earning a point away from home as they battled all game long to even at 1-1, but it was Orlando that won 2-1 in the end. Seattle also coming off the loss, losing to Vancouver by a count of 2-1. They are also a bit banged up on this one, especially across the back line. Chad Marshall is not able to go. O'Neal Fisher is out as well as the right back position. Harry Shipp goes to the bench. Jordan Morris does start, but he doesn't play at the forward position. Will Bruin will start at the forward position. So Seattle's very big up top today. For the Galaxy, there is one change in the first 11. Brian Rowe returns to goal, replacing the injured Clement Diop. When we come back, Dan Kennedy joins me. We'll get you ready for today's game. A near sellout is expected on hand here at StubHub Center, and the skies, well, they can't get much better for this spring day. With Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino, this is the Galaxy pregame show at LAGalaxy.com. Stay with us.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of the most decorated club in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LAGalaxy.
76 introduces The Long Cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys, and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station, and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts, too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76, we're on the driver's side.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, April 29th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Philadelphia Union. Purchase your tickets today at LAGalaxy.com/tickets.
The weather today in Carson, 75 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. Report is brought to you by Alaska Airlines. The pregame show continues here as we march on for a 1:08 kickoff. LA Galaxy home against the defending MLS Cup champion Seattle Sounders. Sounds a bit weird, Dan.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected it going into August last season. Seattle Sounders, really rough start. Departure of Ziggy Schmidt. Smetzer steps in. He's been at the club for a long time. The players obviously responded, and they were the hottest team getting into the playoffs and MLS Cup champs. Look at their lineup today. They're missing a little bit in the back, and that's where the Galaxy need to try to exploit them.
Let's talk a little bit about last week's game. We thought this team was going to escape with a point away from home after a hard-fought goal to even things up. They may even have a chance to win the game. They hit the crossbar on the free kick from Dos Santos. Alessandrini could have had a second goal, and before he actually connected, there was a better opportunity from about 7 yards out or so. They could have taken all the points. Maybe they should have taken a point, but they got 0.
Definitely a disheartening result. Early in the game, they probably should have been down more than just a goal. Orlando was clinical on their set pieces, created a couple opportunities. The post was lively and a big factor in the match for both teams. Galaxy played their way right back into the game, and really this is a game that is all about execution inside the 18, both defensively and offensively. The reality is Orlando didn't quite execute on their offensive chances. It let Galaxy stick around, and once you got to the 70th minute, the game turned, and Galaxy had the momentum. So the disheartening part about it is they felt like they maybe even could have won the game. They come out there with nothing.
Rivas was a difficult player for the Galaxy to deal with until he tired out, and actually we found out after the match that he asked to be taken out of the match. To me, that player today is Jordan Morris.
You're absolutely right. Jordan Morris going to line up in the beginning of the game on the left-hand side, and he's a right-footed player, big, strong guy. He'll be looking to get at Nate Smith and making Daniel Stairs make some decisions in the center of the field, whether he needs to come and help or drop off and mark guys like Clint Dempsey and Will Bruin in the box.
From your point of view, what is not necessarily clicking for the Galaxy right now? 2-4 on the season. The goals, to me, are not coming, at least, well, they're coming from Alessandrini, but nobody else.
Well, traditionally, this is a team that's very, very good at home. And the results here haven't necessarily been great until the last home game against Montreal, who mind you, was playing with 10 men. So what's the most important thing for this club right now is to get the games that are here on the right track, get the fans excited and part of it. And again, this is a club that over the last 6-7 years has scored a lot of goals in this league. So you're going to look at players like Dos Santos. Alessandrini's certainly doing his part. Giassi Zard is coming back. He seems to be more and more fit. So it's those guys that need to have an impact every single week.
Speaking of those three, how do you get all three of them on the same page? I thought there was too much separation in the game in Orlando. I understand there's been discussion about Dos Santos getting him on the ball. He's the best passer of the ball and so forth. But if he's 30 yards away from Giassi Zardes and 40 yards away from Alessandrini, how are you dangerous like that?
I would like to see Giovanni Dos Santos search for the ball a little bit more. And the nice thing for the Galaxy is Alessandrini has come here and he's just put his left foot forward, I'll say, and he's transitioned right into this league effortlessly. If Giovanni can get a little bit closer to Alessandrini and maybe they can combine a little bit and make it just overload that right side. I mean, we have to remember Ima Boateng is one of the fastest players in this league. So the more you can isolate Ima 1v1, the better chances he's going to have throughout the game to break down the other defense. So I do like the idea of those two getting on the same page, in the same space, and trying to exploit the space on the right side of the field for the Galaxy's attack.
We mentioned 75 degrees at kickoff today. Last week it was a little warmer, a little thicker in Florida, of course. But one of the players we talked about from a fitness level, because he has a high motor, as they say, Emmanuel Boateng, he's one of the players we'll be watching today.
Ima Boateng showed it here against Montreal 2 weeks ago that he was one of the most exciting players on this team when in his moment. But we go down to Orlando after that performance and our expectation that he's going to be able to find the same type of form, and it just wasn't there. So Ima's speed is often his greatest strength, but could it be his weakness too, in that he runs so fast so often that he burns himself out of the game. So as Ema develops as a player and has more experience, then he'll understand how to manage these games and when maybe it's time to take your foot off the gas.
Well, those 60-yard runs, reserve them for the 70th minute when the other team is tired too. Brian Rowe returns to goal today for the injured Clement Diop. We didn't know exactly the extent of that injury until Saturday night, and it got to a point it was so bad that I think the Galaxy were concerned of having to seeing if Clement Diop could actually get on the flight home on Sunday. He's not able to play today. Brian Rowe's back in. How's that changed from a defensive point of view? How would that Galaxy defense play differently, if anything?
I don't think it changes much. Brian will be a little bit more conservative on his decisions off his line compared to Clement Diop, but all of these defenders are really, really comfortable with Brian being in there. For the LA Galaxy, you know, this is why you have a couple good keepers. Obviously, the coach believes in Clement Diop. If he goes out, no one has any questions about Brian Rowe stepping in and having a great game.
Galaxy and the Seattle Sounders coming up just after the top of the hour. We'll take a short time out, our final segment before kickoff. We'll take a look around Major League Soccer, get you the first 11 as well. That's next as the Galaxy pregame show continues here at LAGalaxy.com.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same, to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, April 29th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Philadelphia Union. Purchase your tickets today at LAGalaxy.com/tickets.
Have you considered a long cut, Gary?
What's a long cut? Radio guy?
That's not my name, Gary. Don't be rude. A long cut can be anything. First, you go to a 76 station for gas, then you go anywhere else. Like that paintball place.
Don't those things hurt?
Come on, Gary. A long cut can also be a stop at that barbecue shack.
It's like 8:15 in the morning.
A long cut is taking some time to explore anything the road has to offer. Fuel your long cut with top-tier gas from 76. 76, we're on the driver's side.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation '92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Galaxy fans, Papa John's has a new offer for you this season. Every Galaxy game day, get 50% off your online order of regular menu price items using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right. Cheer on the Galaxy every game day with 50% off your entire online order at Papa John's. Enter promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com to redeem better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Today's LA Galaxy lineup is brought to you by City National Bank, the official bank of the LA Galaxy. Brian Rowe in goal as defense. Nathan Smith, Jelle Van Dam, the captain of this club, as a center back. Daniel Steres, the other center back. Ashley Cole on the left side. At midfield, it'll be Emmanuel Boateng with João Pedro and Roman Alessandrini. Jermaine Jones also in the middle of the park. Boateng on the left, Alessandrini on the right. The center midfielders are Pedro and Jones. forward position up top at the target is Jossie Zardes, and roaming underneath him will be Giovanni Dos Santos. Scores around Major League Soccer, getting you up to date. On Friday, it was Toronto over Chicago 3-1. Philadelphia and Montreal played to a 3-3 draw on Saturday. Houston over San Jose 2-0, while Portland beat Vancouver 2-1. Vancouver's the Jekyll and Hyde team this year. DC United and New England played to a 2-2 draw, while the Red Bulls beat Columbus by a score of 2-0. Dallas over Sporting Kansas City 1-0. Atlanta, a winner on the road at Real Salt Lake 3-1. And earlier today, Orlando wins at New York City by a score of 2-1. Dan, we were talking about what Seattle brings. Will Bruin, he will be a handful between the arc, the one side of the arc to the other side of the arc for both center backs. Dealing with Jordan Morris on that right side. You talked about Daniel Steres. He's going to have eyes on both sides of his head in this regard, right?
I'd agree with you on that, Joe. Both of these players, Jordan Morris and Will Bruin, are physical. They can kind of beat you a couple different ways if you're really not switched on. And the player that really benefits from these guys being able to battle and have some physicality about them is Clint Dempsey. Last week in Vancouver, Clint Dempsey connected on the crossbar and the side post on 2 different occasions. The guy's extremely dangerous, and he just kind of finds his way into space where the ball drops to him, and he's 20 yards out and can find the back of the net. So as much pressure as these two guys can handle, Jordan Morris and Will Bruin, you just got to watch out for Clint Dempsey sneaking around and finding the back of the net.
And their 2 defensive midfielders make it very difficult. Ozzie Alonso, of course, been around this league and a very good player for the Seattle Sounders. Christian Roldan making a name for himself.
Roldan, this is his 3rd season in Major League Soccer. He came in and you saw his work capacity. Whenever Ozzie Alonso was hurt, he'd come in and have an impact on games, and what you're seeing in his development is tactically he's playing next to Ozzie Alonso, who's one of the best in the business, is getting up and down, and they just play off each other so well, and in a way that we've talked about Joao Pedro and Jermaine Jones with the LA Galaxy. These 2 players for Seattle have a lot of chemistry after 3 years. LA Galaxy, Joao Pedro and Jermaine Jones are gonna find a real tough battle in the middle of the park today.
Players making their way out to the pitch. It is Earth Day celebration here at StubHub Center, which means, thanks to our friends at Adidas, these parlay jerseys are being worn by both clubs. The Galaxy in white, Seattle in gray. These jerseys are made up from plastic found in the ocean. And so we're doing our part here in the world's sport, the world's game. And in Major League Soccer today, not only was this game, but all games across Major League Soccer had kits made up of this. In a moment, it'll be the LA Galaxy at home against the defending MLS Cup champion Seattle Sounders. Their first meeting of 2017. The kickoff is coming up next. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
Come in now and get the 2016 you've been waiting for at Toyota's annual clearance event. Save big with an incredible $2,500 factory cash back on a new 2016 Camry, $2,000 back on a new Sienna or the redesigned Prius. Get $1,500 cash back on a new Corolla or $1,000 back on a new Tundra. It all ends September 6th, so hurry in before they're gone. Must take delivery from 2016 new car dealer stock by midnight September 6th. Offers may vary by region.
When you buy or lease any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. There's even lockout protection and 24-hour roadside assistance. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. Toyota, let's go places.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, April 29th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Philadelphia Union. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation '92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of the most decorated club in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
The starting lineup for Seattle: in goal, Stephen Fry. His defense, Jordy Dellum on the right side, Jovan Jones on the left side, Gustav Svensson and Tony Alfaro are the center backs. Chad Marshall did not make the trip due to injury. At midfield, they'll go with, well, two holding midfielders, Ozzie Alonso, as well as, well, I missed it on my lineup, Christian Roldan, Clint Dempsey, Nicholas Lodero, and Jordan Morris. Morris will be on the left side at midfield for them. Up top, the lone striker is going to be Will Morris, or Will Bruin, I should say. All time, the Galaxy are 9-5-7 against Seattle at StubHub Center, 5-2-3. The Galaxy come in on the season 2-4, 6 points, 8th place in the Western Conference. You know, under Bruce Arena, we wouldn't be worried about this right now.
Bruce has traditionally always had an amazing way to just deflate situations and take pressure off this off the team. And Kurt Arnolfo is probably feeling a little bit of that pressure. So, in order for the group to respond at its best and play freely and loosely how you want them to, you got to find a way to keep the group in a positive manner when things just aren't quite going your way. So I'm sure the coaching staff and the players are doing their best just to make themselves feel a little bit better, especially coming off that tough result in Orlando.
Ismail Elfath is the referee for today's game. We are 1 minute away. Fans still making their way into StubHub Center here. This will be the largest crowd of the season for the Galaxy here at home, and also a chance for some home cooking. 3 straight weeks at home, not having to get on an airplane or even staggering it, home, away, home type of thing. They'll be able to get their bodies going in the same direction, get their mind going in the same direction, and I think one player I want to see get on track here is Gyasi Zardes today.
Third game of the season for Gyasi Zardes, and you'll definitely see him getting going. I think he's comfortable, he's confident that he's fully fit, and energy is key, particularly when you're playing up top. And he's got 2 center backs on the Seattle Sounders that aren't necessarily in the lineup every single week, so he should feel like he's got a good chance to make a massive impact on this game.
Still waiting on our referee to get this one underway. Seattle, of course, coming in having lost last week against Vancouver, 2-1 as well. Our contest now underway, and Clint Dempsey sends it back defensively. Seattle in the all gray uniforms with the silver trim, I believe, as it goes far side. Jovan Jones back defensively, it'll come. They'll work the near side this time. Here's Lodero. Plays it forward to Will Bruin, back out defensively. Another long ball into the Galaxy defense for Lodero, knocked away by Dan Steres. It'll come ahead to Jones. He'll one-time it forward. Dos Santos. to the near side, and he'll go out of play. This will be a throw-in. Seattle on possession. Ozzie Alonso on the near side. It'll be stripped away. Boateng plays it forward, but right, unfortunately, to Christian Roldan. It'll come back defensively, collected by Svensson, who plays it across his defense. Finds Alfaro. He'll go left side to Jones. Back in towards midfield now. Jordan Morris. Normally would see him at the forward position, but today, a little change in the formation here for Brian Schmetzer's club. Throwing here for the Galaxy. Good job by the Galaxy early on, standing Seattle up at midfield.
Typically on days like today, a little bit warm out. Not surprising. We may even see a little bit of a slow start as players are trying to feel this game out and make sure they don't overextend themselves early on. Galaxy just sitting in a really good shape early on, not giving Seattle too much, even though they have had the majority of possession.
Transition here broken up by Van Damme, and the Galaxy looking to get forward. It'll come ahead to Dos Santos. He can't get on the end of the pass, unfortunately, and it'll be cleared back the other way. That was a good opportunity there. Unfortunately, Dos Santos, I think, thought the ball was going to go directly to him. Instead of making the run and catching up to it, turned into the turnover. Here's Ozzie Alonso now for Seattle, in towards center. Roldan tries to switch onto the left side, and does. Jovan Jones being chased down by Alessandrini. Good job by Alessandrini to nudge him off the ball. Nate Smith is there to clean it up for the Galaxy. Back in the midfield, it goes quickly from Jones to Dos Santos to Jossi Zardes, breaking in on net. Zardes on his left foot, plays it across and wide of the far post. Out of play, goal kick.
Really good job by Alessandrini tracking back to help Nate Jones stand up. Jones, the left back for Seattle Sounders, and Nate steps in, intercepts the ball, plays it to Jermaine Jones. First time ball to Giovanni Dos Santos, who settles it and puts Jossi Zardes through. Really good counterattack kind of play. You had Seattle all stepped up, and now they possess out of the back.
0-0 here, early minutes. Galaxy, Seattle Sounders. Jordan Morris on the left, play back to Jovan Jones. He'll go back defensively, Tony Alfaro. Again, Jones on the left at midfield. This ball broken up for a moment by Joao Pedro, cleaned up by Nate Smith. Galaxy with it, but Dan Steres then loses possession. Here comes Clint Dempsey down the middle of the park, top of the penalty area. Smith able to muscle him off the ball. Nice job by Nathan there for the LA Galaxy.
Galaxy have just been a little bit loose in their possession aside from the through ball from Dos Santos. Ball got stuck under Daniel Steres' foot on that play.
Here's Dos Santos trying to take it from Alessandrini. That's broken up. Galaxy working hard to get possession. It won't happen. It'll go Seattle's way as the ball goes out of play over the far side touch for a throw-in. Ozzie Alonso back out wide. Come back to Alonso once again. Watched by Alessandrini. He'll play back defensively. Svensson here on the right. Center of the park once again. Roldan now wide from Alonso. Back defensively again, Svensson. Alfaro this time towards midfield. He'll find Clint Dempsey. Dempsey tries to shake Joao Pedro and takes a knock. That's a foul and a free kick for Seattle. Quickly taken. Lodero plays up the wing. Jordan Morris closed down by Dan Steres and out of play over the far side touch. Throw in. Good job by Danny.
You see Lodero sliding all the way across to the far side of the field, completely out of position, but that's his job, just to kind of roam and find the ball. And Jordan Morris just kind of check in, trying to get Nate to step with him and exploit the space in behind, but he does a good job to cover the passing lane to cut out the play.
Yeah, Lodero's just got to create the link, keep the link going, right? Get the ball to me. No matter where that ball is, he needs to be in range of receiving. Am I mistaken there?
No, here he is again, just popping up with time and space.
Into the corner it goes for Jordan Morris. Watched there by Nathan Smith. Back out, Jovan Jones. Alessandrini defending there. Here's the cross off of Alessandrini and out of play, and our first set play opportunity here. Corner kick for Seattle.
Just to touch back on that, Joe, Seattle line up in the beginning of this game, and Lodero's on the right-hand side as like an outside halfback, and he's already just going wherever he wants, trying to find the ball and dictate the pace of the game. Everyone on Seattle's already looking for him, but the minute he does get the ball, the players start moving and running, believing that he can make that final pass.
Here's the corner kick for Seattle, played into the top of the 6, knocked in front and just wide of the back post. Goal kick, it bounced down and found Will Bruin, who was able to redirect, and it just trickles wide of that far post for a goal kick Galaxy. Fortunate there, LA. Just a mess in front of goal, and sometimes the goalkeeper can't find it.
It's good service. I mean, it's kept Brian Rowe on his line. He couldn't come for it. And as we discussed before the game started, Will Bruin, Jordan Morris, Clint Dempsey, couple big center backs as well. The Seattle team has some good size. They're going to be dangerous on set pieces when the ball's served in correctly.
Van Dam will knock it into the Seattle defense. Alfaro back to his goalkeeper. Stephen Fry. Svensson on the near side. Ahead this one comes. Dellum. Intercepted by Ashley Cole. Now Jermaine Jones into the corner. Boateng on the run. Did he keep it in? He did. Along the end line, gets the cross, top of the box. Alessandrini towards goal. He topped it a bit. It'll be cleared away. Throw in here for the Galaxy.
Jordy Dellum filling in at right back today, and he turns the ball over to Ashley Cole, who Ima Boateng just starts exploiting the space, gets in behind, keeps the ball in bounds. Great cross, and it's on Alessandrini's left foot on top of the box. He just couldn't keep it on target.
Throw in here, won by Seattle. Lobbed back in towards midfield. Van Dam will be called for the foul as he brings down Will Bruin. Free kick.
It's going to be a really, really good battle between Will Bruin and Jelle Van Dam or Daniel Stairs today. Bruin's big body. He really does compete for every single ball, and a bit underrated in this league, I think. At Houston, he wasn't playing much last 2 seasons, and I tell you what, there's no defender in this league that likes to play against Will Bruin.
Well, him and Barnes together were more than a handful to deal with when they played for Houston. Here comes Seattle working up the left wing now. Jovan Jones, he's got a trailing Morris, plays it into the area looking for Will Bruin. That's broken up. It'll come out the far side. Nathan Smith defending, but Jovan Jones again on possession. In towards center, Ozzy Alonso. Again, Jones on the wide side, watched by Nathan Smith. Galaxy do have some numbers back. All the way back out it comes towards the right side. Dellum. Dempsey calling for the ball here. Ahead to Bruin once again. 2 defenders collide and break that up for the Galaxy. Sprayed into the far corner now. Morris will run it down from Clint Dempsey. Morris on his right foot tries to play it through. It's off the defender and out of play over the end line of the corner.
Jelle Van Dam and Daniel Stairs are being occupied by Will Bruin, checking in and out of their space, and they have the line, the back line stepped up, and Nate Smith is just off the back line, allowing Jordan Morris to stay on side when the ball gets played through. The LA Galaxy have to make sure their back 4 are all in sync.
Here's the corner kick played towards the spot. Will Bruin got on the end of it again, over the bar and out. He beat Dan Stairs to the spot. Goal kick, though, for the Galaxy. 0-0 here, opening moments here in the 9th minute alongside Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. Reminder, don't miss a single match by becoming an LA Galaxy season ticket member. 2017 season tickets start for as low as $16.50. Check out all the amenities. You can call your ticket rep, 8773-GALAXY, or go to lagalaxy.com for more information. Brian Rowe with a goal kick. Plays it towards the near side, knocked down by Jermaine Jones. He'll come to midfield now. Will Bruin. Back it goes. Ozzy Alonso. Rolled on, switches out the left side. Jovan Jones, lots of speed there. He's got Lodero with him. Now he'll let it go to their number 10. Lodero. Back to the top of the center circle. Svensson. Wheels it out wide. Dellum. Morris switches over to the right, has possession now. Back out it comes. Alfaro, center of the park, onto the left side again. Dempsey shows for this one. Now in this time for Will Bruin, trying to stand up, and he's a bull in the china closet, and he's able to keep possession here. Dempsey at the center of the park now. Jermaine Jones closes him down. Daniel Stairs is able to clear it away. Comes ahead to Dos Santos. He sends it forward immediately to Zardes, who could not quite find the ball, and it's cleared away from him. Seattle still with numbers forward, though. Lodero again. Top of the center circle, top of the penalty area it goes, and cleared away by Daniel Stairs. Again on possession is Seattle, though. Left side, Jermaine Jones. Jovan Jones, I should say. Lodero tries to play it through and cleared away. To come out right side, Dos Santos, and he gave it away. And the Galaxy right now just in defensive mode.
Seems when the Galaxy gets a chance on the ball, they're trying to spring a counterattack every time. And now, after being out of possession for so long, you need someone to just kind of stand on the ball and allow the team to step up the field and gain some possession. Right now, Seattle just completely dictating the game.
Alonso, Jovan Jones. Back into the corner again. Jovan Jones runs onto this one towards the spot on the cross. Cleared out by Daniel Steres. Again, possession for Seattle. Galaxy just stuck in their own half of field right now. Roldan keeps this alive. Nicolas Lodero into the corner. Again, Roldan made the run to keep it alive for Seattle. And the Galaxy now give up a throw-in. Still not able to alleviate the pressure, though. Ozzie Alonso on possession. Played into the box. Backside it goes. Dempsey with a header towards goal. Bounces over the bar and out of play. Goal kick here for the Galaxy. Got over the top of Boateng that time. And that's not hard to do as Boateng stands all 5'5" at best.
Lodero's still popping up on that left-hand side, and Jovan Jones is finding a lot of success on the ball. The Galaxy are a bit lucky that Jones, the left back for Seattle, hasn't had better service because he's been in that final third with the ball on his foot, whipping it in 3 or 4 times, and it just keeps getting cut out, usually by Dan Steres in that front post space.
Brian Rowe with the goal kick. Near side it comes again. This time Jermaine Jones able to knock it forward. It gets away from Zardes. Too much on that one. Cleared back the other way. And here comes Jordan Morris again on the left. Watched there by Nate Smith, who's given some ground. Morris towards the middle of the park. Now switches over on the right side. Dellum. His cross off the backside of Ashley Cole. Second ball won by Ozzie Alonso. Tries to get away from Jermaine Jones. This should be a foul against the Galaxy. It is. The first time around, I think Jermaine Jones was okay. That second time is where he clipped him.
Fantastic first tackle by Jermaine, and he's on the ground. Ball's just kind of trickling away. He's got to stab at it again, and that's where he catches Alonso. In the end, it's a good foul. Alonso's 35 yards out, would have been walking the ball towards the 18 with a couple options of players running off. Now you have Lodero, left-hand side of Brian Rowe's 18-yard box, about 40 yards out, I'd say. And it's going to be important. We talk about organization on the line here for the Galaxy's defense, holding this line, holding their nerve, being organized, and picking up the big bodies once the ball's served.
One-man wall is Dos Santos here. Lodero on his left foot. This ball will bend in towards goal, keeping Rowe on his line. Here comes the cross. Into the area it goes. Flicked up high into the air on the first header. And now we're going to have a foul in the box. If not, it's an offside in the box, which is a bit strange as the ball went up into the air and the flag then went up afterwards. But possession to the Galaxy. You would think that flag would have gone up immediately, right?
I saw Jermaine Jones drop early, so I'm not sure exactly what player the side judge had offsides, but like you said, ball goes straight up in the air. I'm not sure who's offsides and in play.
At that point, it went up and backwards. So if it's not on the cross, then why would it be on the second ball that right now neither team has won possession? Another way, it's okay. We continue. 0-0 here at StubHub Center in the 15th minute. Throw in here for the Galaxy off the goal kick is deflected out of play. Ashley Cole will play back. Jelle Van Dam. This guy Joao Pedro, if he wants him, decides to play it long instead. Headed away by Dellum. Second ball is going to be won easily. Roldan to the right side. Dellum is there. Seems like there's a lot of space here for Seattle. Dempsey onto the left side. Here comes Morris. Working on Nathan Smith. Onto his right foot. Has a go at goal. It's saved by Brian Rowe and no rebound.
Well, Jordan Morris is a very, very right-footed player, and he really likes cutting in if he's playing on that left-hand side like we saw there. Cutting in on his right foot, driving the defender back. Nate Smith kind of on his heels. Daniel Steres sliding, and he finds that gap and tries to exploit Brian Rowe at the near post. Brian just collapses down, makes a fine, clean save.
Good to get into the game early on, huh?
Absolutely, Brian wants that first touch, clean in the hands, no questions asked.
Inside the 16th minute with Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. Bright sunny day here at the StubHub Center. 0-0 between the Galaxy and Seattle Sounders. Throw comes all the way back into the Galaxy defense. It'll be collected by Daniel Steres. He'll play it back to Brian Rowe. Back out the left side it comes. Jelle Van Dam. Another long ball. This is good for Zardes. He'll run it down the corner. Boateng making the knifing run into the box. Zardes. He'll get across to the backside. Alessandrini brings it down. Needs some help here. And it's cleared away on his cross. I thought Jermaine Jones should have made that run right to the top of the 18 and show for that ball. That option wasn't created.
Jermaine kind of had his arms open there, but it seemed like Alessandrini already made his mind up and wasn't really open to decision. He brought the ball down and just wanted to hit a quick cross in the box. If he would have let it develop, Jermaine would have opened up about 22 yards out.
Galaxy give the ball away as it goes over the far side touch. Jelle Van Dam with a bad pass across. Too long for Daniel Steres to collect. So throw in here at midfield for Seattle. Jovan Jones taken off the ball by Boateng. Nice job. He'll play into the center of the park and finds Dos Santos. Trying to send it forward here for Zardes and went right to his feet, unfortunately, and cleared away. Here comes Seattle back the other way on the left side. Morris. Dempsey has plenty of space in front of him. Joao Pedro is there. Now Roldan. Back out left side. Again Morris. Cuts it back onto his right foot. Lets it go for Ladero. He'll put it on his left. Nope. Cuts it back once again. Nate Smith doing a good job staying with him right now. All the way back to midfield, and Seattle will set up one more time. A lot of running going on for the Galaxy. Defensive running. Dellum on the near side now for Seattle. Roldan at center. Back out. Alfaro, top of the center circle. Finds Ozzy Alonso. Alonso battling with Alessandrini and Jermaine Jones, and the Galaxy come out with possession, and finally you're going to have an odd man rush here if they can get it going early. Jermaine Jones pass too short for Dos Santos, and just not quite on the same page right now on those transitions. Here comes Seattle back the other way. Lodero left side into the channel he goes, plays it back out. Clint Dempsey onto his left foot, plays it left. Jovan Jones. Alessandrini, the defensive player there. Ozzy Alonso. Again, Lodero. Chipping forward now along the end line. Jovan Jones is off, and possession back to the Galaxy.
This is what makes Seattle so good defensively is as Ozzy Alonso loses the ball in midfield, dispossessed, you have Jermaine Jones, Giassi Zardes, Giovanni Dos Santos, even Alessandrini breaking. I mean, that's a really good breaking attack in Major League Soccer. And Roldan, 40 yards, just closes down the space on Jermaine Jones and just absolutely puts out the fire and relieves all the tension that the Seattle Sounders were under. Really, really good pair of midfielders there between Alonso and Roldan, and that's exactly why.
Brian Rowe will take the restart here. LA Galaxy fans, don't miss your chance to attend the first annual LA Kings Night right here, April 29th. Galaxy taking on Philadelphia Union, 7:30. Guest appearances include Bailey, the LA Kings Ice Crew, LA Kings President Luke Robitaille. All fans in attendance receiving an exclusive co-branded City of Champions scarf. Tickets are on sale now at LAGalaxy.com. Hope to see you here. Another long ball into the Galaxy defense. Steres will collect it back to his goalkeeper. Brian Rowe. Inside 20 minutes, still 0-0. Seattle's had the better of the possession in the offensive end. Rowe now will play ahead in the midfield. That was a giveaway. Ozzy Alonso this time from Roldan. Onto the left side, Nicholas Lodero. Lodero plays in towards the spot over the top of Will Bruin, only because Daniel Steres is there. That was a good service, and Bruin seemed to be open until Steres made the nice play.
Yeah, Will Bruin's making the run right in between Jelle Van Dam and Daniel Steres, and Steres is just in a perfect position, flick it on, clear danger. Lodero, once the ball's on his left foot, this whole team is working for him.
Nice job by Van Dam, able to clear that, throw it out. It'll come back into midfield. Ozzy Alonso again on possession. Worked out the left side, Jovan Jones. Back out Lodero. Jones again on the wing. Morris into Clint Dempsey. They're playing in tight quarters now. Dempsey with a shot on goal, and it's just wide of the near post. Goal kick here for the Galaxy. Jelle Van Dam.
We see this time and time again from Clint Dempsey. He has the ability to make a short pass and run off the ball, and the play seems to link up with one or two other players, and then finds Clint into space, and it's on his right foot, 18 yards out. I expected this to actually be in the back of the net, Joe. Just wide of Ryan's right post. The Galaxy a little bit fortunate there.
Well, continue your run, right? That's what Clint Dempsey did. Continue to run as opposed to stopping and watching. Rowe under some pressure from Will Bruin, plays in the midfield, second ball. Alessandrini can't get on the end of it. Lodero cleans it up for Seattle. All Seattle right now here at StubHub Center. Jobin Jones, it's 0-0 though. Jobin Jones with Jordan Morris. And we talked about this in the pregame show, Dan, and we expected Seattle to overload that left side with Morris playing on the left. They'll switch it onto the right side. Dellum is here. Watched by Boateng. The cross off of Boateng and out of play, and they earn themselves a corner.
Yeah, Dellum just not quick enough after the ball switched to organize the ball with a good first touch and serve in an early cross, else Galaxy would have continued to be under pressure. But Seattle just seemed to have a little bit more time and space on the ball, and it's a large part because once they get on the ball, they're comfortable with it and they're not forcing passes, and they feel like they have a couple different options. So
here's Lodero on the corner, plays into the 6. Out comes Rowe, pulls it down over the top of Will Bruin. He'll roll out ahead. Jossie Zardes now. Zardes lays it off for Ashley Cole. Cole circling around, trying to find some space into Zardes one more time. This one's cut in for Jelle Van Dam. Van Dam switches the point of the attack to the right side. Alessandrini as the Galaxy trying to get some numbers forward. Alessandrini holding, working on Jobin Jones, but he needs Nate Smith to make that run on the right side, and he does. Here's the early cross, cleared away. Second ball, won by Jermaine Jones. He'll settle back for Ashley Cole. Ball goes right side. Again, Nathan Smith onto the wing, Alessandrini. Jobin Jones defending there. Alessandrini into the corner, plays it in for Zardes. He can't redirect towards goal. Nice job by the defender and Svensson there, getting there first. Ball's out on the far side, and Jobin Jones is there in tight quarters with Ozzy Alonso. Now Alfaro being pressured by Zardes. Able to clear in towards midfield. Nicholas Lodero chopped down by Jermaine Jones, and that's a foul. Quickly taken. Here's Dempsey. Switches out the right side now for Seattle. Dellum has Lodero showing for this, and all the way back it goes. Svensson, they'll reset. Ozzy Alonso, 24th minute here, still 0-0. Nice job by Jelle Van Dam. He won it away from Lodero. Galaxy on the counterattack, but they're slow to transition. This is a problem here for the Galaxy, as Van Dam is able to push past the midfield stripe, and nobody's running on either side of him.
Part of that problem is just because Alonso and Roldan are putting out fires in there whenever there is a transition. But we see Jelle trying to play himself into the game and get the team going. He's stepping pretty aggressively in midfield for the last 5 minutes. He's won 2 balls, and he's actually sparked a little bit of life into this Galaxy attack.
Dos Santos now at the stripe. Alessandrini running off the ball, has it now. He'll turn away from one defender in Roldan. Ozzy Alonso's the second defender, and the foul. Free kick. Free kick for the Galaxy here. Joao Pedro on possession. Wheels it left side. Ashley Cole ahead to Boateng. Cole once again. Jermaine Jones showing for this one, and he's pushed off the ball. Cole keeps it alive though. He'll push up into the wing, try to get the cross away off of Dellum and out. Throwing.
A little bit better from the LA Galaxy. Ashley Cole forced into a crossing decision just because he didn't really have any other options. Ashley Cole making the most of it and getting a corner kick for the LA Galaxy.
Corner here for LA. Dos Santos will take it. Left-footed ball that should bend away from the goalkeeper. Plays it into the area. Backside it goes. Over the top of Zardes. Boateng will run it down. Reset it back out. Nathan Smith. Ashley Cole here. You'll find Joao Pedro, top of the center circle, flights it towards the penalty area, towards the near side for Dos Santos. It's short. They have plenty of room there. Here comes Seattle back the other way. Lodero. Am I missing it, Dan? I mean, I thought he had plenty of room to keep the ball on his foot, take up all that green in front of him, force the defenders to come out a bit.
Well, Seattle wasn't necessarily stepped up, so when you try to play that teasing ball in behind their defense, they're always going to have numbers behind the ball, and that's exactly what happened. If you're going to miss it, you want to miss it long. He didn't do that.
Ball in for Dellum now, plays it across the Galaxy penalty area. Way too much on that. Jordan Morris able to keep it alive. Watched by Boateng. It'll come back out to Jovan Jones. 26 minutes in now, still 0-0. Lodero, left side of the Galaxy penalty area, does get the cross away, headed away by Steres to the top of the box. Nice job by Steres that time. Galaxy trying to get on the transition here, and the ball again too long for Dos Santos and cleared away. This will be a foul on the Galaxy's 10, I believe. We continue. Go ahead, Dan.
Well, and this is to the point of Seattle feeling much more comfortable on the ball, and they're connecting their passes. Galaxy a little bit desperate and forcing.
Here's Lodero in towards goal off of Steres again and out. Corner kick. He was picking out that far corner there.
So when you're on the field and it's 27 minutes into the game and you've been under pressure the majority of the time, when you do get on the ball, you feel like you have to make something happen rather than just feeling like you're in control of the game. So back to Joao Pedro's pass that got cut out and then sent Seattle on their way. The Galaxy need to understand in these moments, sometimes the best thing to do is just maintain possession. You don't have to do anything with it at all.
Who's the calming influence out there right now? That should be Jermaine Jones, no? Am I mistaken there?
Whomever's in that central midfield spot when they get on the ball.
Okay, here's the corner into the Galaxy penalty area and pulled down again, top of the 6 by Rowe. Quickly outlets, Alessandrini. Run down there by Roldan, that'll be a foul, quickly restarted. And now rolled back by our referee because of the tactical foul and the yellow card. He didn't need to do it there.
No, the referee actually needs to hold his card in the pocket. The ball gets stopped. They play forward quickly. Jermaine Jones is in, and the ref got caught up in the play knowing that it's a yellow card. The thing is, he can give that yellow card in
Later
5
on,
minutes
right.
when the ball goes out of bounds for a throw, and he doesn't have to give it then. So Galaxy on the short end of a decision, the ref just got kind of caught up in the play.
Meanwhile, the Galaxy play a man down because Dos Santos, I believe, is changing his boot or his socks. Not sure exactly how that's going, but something equipment-wise is going on for Dos Santos. So the Galaxy will be a man down until the official deems ready to put him back on, right?
Yeah, if you step off the field for an equipment change, that's on you, and you're gonna be sitting on the sidelines until there's a lull in the game or maybe the ball goes out of bounds.
Dellum's clearance off of Boateng and out. This will be a throw-in. Quickly. Roldan squares it in towards center. Dempsey switches it across to the left side now. Jovan Jones, he'll go forward to Jordan Morris. Morris watched by Nate Smith. Alessandrini there to help out as well. Back out it goes Ozzy Alonso. Lodero. Alonso once again. All the way back to the stripe it'll go. Again, Lodero has some space here. Morris beginning to make the run towards goal. Lays it off this time to Clint Dempsey. Ball goes left side. Jovan Jones again towards the end line. Lodero pulls it back out, looking for Dempsey. He scores! And Seattle takes the 1-0 lead. The Galaxy found themselves running towards their own goal when Lodero found himself open into the Galaxy penalty area. Dempsey onto the backside of the 6, and he heads it home. Seattle 1, the Galaxy 0.
Joe, just before this goal happened, I was thinking that we see Seattle just comfortable in possession inside of Galaxy's half. And the reason why they're comfortable is because you have Dempsey, Morris, and Will Bruin consistently making runs and threatening in behind. Well, those 3 players are being occupied by the center backs and 1 outside back. And on this occasion, Lodero sneaks in behind, finds the ball on his left foot on the far side of the field. Great, just perfectly weighted cross to the back door, and Clint Dempsey rises up above. Looks like Ima Boateng was the closest one to him and smashes it in the back of the net. So a couple points. Once the ball gets in a wide position and you're defending inside the Galaxy box, all you're looking for is contact, man mark. That's all that matters. You're not marking space at this point. But again, they're overloading the front line with the 3 forwards at this point, and then Lodero makes the run through, so someone's got to be accountable for that run.
Seattle with possession now at midfield. Dempsey. Top of the center circle, it goes Lodero. He switches off Ozzy Alonso. Back it goes, Alfaro. So Lodero gets the assist, Dempsey the goal.
No surprise. Dempsey was just banging the ball off the post the entire last 90 minutes he played up against Vancouver. And Ladero just finds these little spaces, as he's doing right here, 45 yards from goal, running forward, springing people onto the attack. Nate Smith with a good tackle.
Jobin Jones will win this one back. Ladero again on possession. Joao Pedro trying to get it off his foot, can't. Cleared out by Alessandrini for a throw-in. So a throw-in here for Seattle. As it's starting to warm up, players are feeling it a bit as well. Getting some hydration. Alfaro off the throw. 32 minutes into this one. Jobin Jones. Again, Alfaro from Ozzie Alonso. The Galaxy putting some pressure. Will come Gustav, I should say. Svensson.
As Alfaro and Svensson are just passing the ball back and forth, the two center backs are really, really comfortable. And you see 3 or 4 players occupying the entire back line of the LA Galaxy. And this is what's pinning the LA Galaxy in. They have to be honest with these runs that these forwards are making.
Dellum. He'll knock it back. Rolled on. Again, Svensson walking it towards the midfield stripe. Plays it ahead. Jelle Van Dam wins that one. Boateng tries to play it in for Daniel Steres. That's broken up, and the Galaxy right now beaten to every ball right now, being out-competed, as Bruce Arena would say. Jordan Morris, left side of the Galaxy penalty area, plays it in, and it's pulled out of the air by Brian Rowe. That may have been deflected on the cross.
Brian Rowe been really clean on his crosses. I always thought this is one of his strongest parts of his game, is his ability to come and take the ball out of the air. Today, done it on a couple different occasions on corner kicks, and now again in the run of play. And what it does when he catches it rather than boxing it is now you see Galaxy in possession, because he can roll the ball out and let the team take a little bit of breath. So it's a very good calming presence for Brian back there.
Joao Pedro goes left side. Jelle Van Dam. He'll knock it long, looking for Alessandrini. Too long for him. Onto the goalkeeper, Fry. Alessandrini wanted the foul there. I'm not sure that was a foul. But we continue. Jobin Jones. He'll find Dempsey, who's put himself on the left side. Ahead it goes to Morris. Back out Dempsey once again. Rolled on. Defensively, Alfaro. I'm impressed with the work of the stars for Seattle. The players that are supposed to be the stars for Seattle so far. Finding their way onto the ball, making sure they're within passing, receiving distance, and creating like here. Lodero again up the right side for Dellum. Lodero has it again. Watch there by Ashley Cole. He'll take it in towards center. Actually pulls it back, and now back defensively to the midfield stripe for Svensson. Why? Because Cole did a good job.
And Ladero checks in with Jelle Van Dam on his shoulder and hits this outside of the left foot pass in behind Ashley Cole with Will Bruin running on, just perfectly weighted. I mean, this guy is a really, really special player, Joe.
He's proven it, isn't he? He really changed their fortunes last year when he joins the club. Here's Morris. He'll switch out the left side. Jobin Jones, the cross down low in front. Own goal. Own goal.
And this is why every time the ball gets wide and you have an early service and you can serve it in behind the defense and the goalkeeper, it's dangerous, because the reality is your defenders are running at their own goal, and there's just not much else they can do. Here you find Ashley Cole finds himself 6 yards away from his own goal. He's got Will Bruin over his shoulder, and he should be trying to clear this ball. If he doesn't touch it, Will Bruin smashing this thing in the back of the net. Well, his only decision is try to get something on it, and he's the one that ends up smashing it in the back of the net. But he's just put in a situation that such a small margin of success in that position that he's in. I was critical of Jones earlier in his service, and now he's maybe 1 for 7 on good services.
And it's 2-0 Seattle here over the LA Galaxy. Ashley Cole, if he would have used his left foot, he would have had a better chance of clearing that ball wide, but came in with his right and put it in back of his own net. Throw in here for the Galaxy as we continue to see if the Galaxy can pull one back here before the half and get themselves into this game. It has been all Seattle in this match so far. Here's Jermaine Jones. center of the park. Dos Santos on his left foot, trying to wheel his way around to find the shot. He goes left side. Boateng's attempted cross, blocked and out of play. Throw in.
Well, as this game goes on, it's only going to get harder for the LA Galaxy. It's getting warmer and warmer out there, and right now it looks like we may have a sub with Baggio Husidic coming on. I'm not sure who it will be for, if there's an injury out there or if it's just a tactical change by Kurt Onalfo, but something does need to give for this Galaxy team, or else this is going to be a real long day.
Here's Alessandrini working on Jovan Jones, far corner. Alessandrini gets away from him. A second defender comes in, and Ozzy Alonso. A late foul call. Ismail Elfath calling a foul there, and a free kick for the Galaxy. And the Galaxy, go ahead.
Alessandrini just kind of dancing on the ball just outside of the 18, and Seattle doing a really good job of getting numbers around him. He protects the ball, and it looked like the ref was going to let that play go, right, Joe?
I thought so.
Yeah, and then in the end kind of gives him maybe a sympathy call, or maybe it was a foul. He thought he was fouled a little bit earlier because he's pushed this ball outside the box a little bit.
If I'm a defender, I'm not happy about that.
Well, and if you're on the Seattle team, all the more point to that, Joe, is you're like, hey, just be disciplined, stand him up, and make sure you don't foul. It was 3v1. Alessandrini really had nowhere to go.
Dos Santos will take the free kick here as the Galaxy prepare for a substitution in a moment, but right now looking for at least one. Dos Santos plays it in. Fry will pull it out of the air.
So last week we saw Alessandrini on the set pieces serving the ball, and today we see Giovanni Dos Santos. Both of them great service. I'm curious as to what the change would be for, but nonetheless, the ball just a little floated, a little comfortable on that occasion for Stefan Fry.
Ball back to the goalkeeper row. It's going to be flighted to the far side and finds its touchline. I wonder if Boateng is going to be subbed out. Oh my goodness, it is. So Emmanuel Boateng is subbed out, and Baggio Husidic will come in.
So this looks, I don't know if it's an injury or if it's a tactical change, but if it's a tactical change, what Kurt sees is this midfield being overloaded. You have Jermaine Jones and you have Joao Pedro in there, and Seattle have been able, Ladero goes wherever he wants to go, gets on the ball. They have 3 or 4 players occupying the center backs. So the numbers in midfield are just Jermaine Jones and Joao Pedro. By putting Baggio Husidic in there, now you're going to have another midfielder in there to clog things up, and it should be a little bit more difficult for Seattle to get at that back line of the LA Galaxy.
Van Dam with the clearance, not far enough. Roldan in the center. Ozzy Alonso plays it out the left side. Jovan Jones. Lodero. This ball's cleared away. It finds Husidic now, and Baggio able to play it back to Nathan Smith. So 3 across in the midfield, right? With 1 underneath and Joao Pedro. Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, it looked like Baggio and Joao Pedro will play side by side and let Jermaine Jones push on in like more of a traditional number 10 role. Giovanni Dos Santos is going to have to come off the forward line and slide into the outside left to occupy the space that Boateng has left. And so now actually what they've done is pretty much lined up exactly how Seattle's lined up. Obviously Seattle was having the run of this game. Bit of a territory war, was won, conceded, and credit to Kurt, you know, a change probably did need to be made in order to get out of here. Just 2-0 at halftime, or find your way back into this game at least.
Here's Roldan now for Seattle. Nice job by Husidic, stepping in front, winning it back for the Galaxy. Jermaine Jones tried to find Dos Santos. That's broken up, back the other way. This will be a foul against the Galaxy. Alessandrini going right over the top of Lodero. Free kick. They'll weaken out the near side here on the restart. Dellum right in front of the Galaxy bench. Ahead it goes. The work rate from Lodero is incredible.
He's just always searching for the ball, and when he gets on it, it just transitions across the whole entire team. And that's, I mean, the impact we talked about him having last year was that he came in the middle of the season and he spurred this team on to win a championship. And today he's just looking like he hasn't missed a step. He's out there just pulling the strings for this Seattle team.
Here's Dos Santos now for the Galaxy. Lays it off. Husidic does well to keep possession. Onto the right side it'll go. Alessandrini can't get on the ball. Will Bruin now. Morris. Here comes the transition back the other way for Seattle. Lodero right down the middle of the park. Alessandrini's going to pick up a yellow card here as he stretched out his left arm to drag him down. And a yellow there for a tactical foul. You had help there, Roman. You had help defensively. You didn't need to do that.
A little frustration there boiling over for Alessandrini. Simple tactical foul, easy call for the referee. And in fact, Ladero's probably looking for that because it's not like he had a lot of options going into the attack. But now Clint Dempsey standing over the ball, probably 40 yards out. And I mean, this guy can shoot from anywhere. And typically from this type of range is when you try to get the ball dancing a little bit and hit a little knuckleball on frame and see if you can just make the keeper and make a save. And if he can make that save, just if the ball's moving enough, he's going to have a hard time catching it because he's going to try to hit a knuckleball here.
Referee gives the go-ahead. Clint Dempsey steps into this one, fires it right off the Galaxy wall. Second chance, deflected off the wall, right onto the goalkeeper. Rowe pulls it out of the air. Outlets out the near side for Jermaine Jones. He'll have to run this one down. Van Dam defensively. Vucinic shows for this ball. He'll play it out the right side. Steres. Dos Santos this time. Checks all the way back. Plays it out the right. Steres again. He's got Nate Smith on the right side if he wants him. He's looking to switch it if he can, but nope. He plays it back. Vucinic wheels this over. Yellow Van Dam. Galaxy trailing 2-0 in this match right now. Vucinic at the center circle. Out the right side it goes. Steres. All the way back to the goalkeeper. And now with a 2-0 cushion, there's no reason to create or leave any space available, right?
Seattle a little conservative. Part of that is because the tactical change and throwing an extra midfield in there. You've already seen Baggio get on the ball a couple times, and he's calm, he's cool, he's collect. He more often than not connects his passes, and that's kind of what this LA Galaxy team has needed in this first half to help him out.
Here's Joao Pedro. Jermaine Jones, left side of the circle, flights it right side. Nate Smith knocks it down. Vucinic trailing on the play, has it now for LA. In towards center. Jermaine Jones once again. Ashley Cole open on the left. Cole into center. Jones. Out to Cole one more time. Joao Pedro. Wheeling around the right side. Nate Smith, and they restart again. Dos Santos checks out, wants the ball. He'll play it out the left side. Yellow Van Dam is there at midfield. Left side of the circle. He'll flank this again towards the box. Far side. Vucinic gets to it and gets the cross in towards the penalty area, and then it's flicked on by Alessandrini, but right in to the goalkeeper Fry.
Better from the LA Galaxy there, getting the numbers up the field, not just being a counter-attacking team and supporting each other once they get on the ball, checking, showing, moving, and that's what they're going to need to get back into this game here. Hopefully in the remaining of this first half, they can continue to build on this, feel a little bit better about themselves as they go in at halftime.
Svensson. He'll push to midfield. Will Bruin checking back. Launches Dellum on the right side. Daniel Steres trying to stay with him. It comes in towards center. Now Dempsey with the late run. Plays it in for Morris. He's onside. Fires and he scores. And it's 3-0 in favor of the Seattle Sounders. Jordan Morris looked to be off there on the ball that went in, but nonetheless, Seattle with their stars. Every one of them connected on that counter, and it is now 3-0 Seattle Sounders over the LA Galaxy right in front of halftime.
Ball just always seems to get to the Ladero at some point. This time it starts with the right back, just a good timing run. Galaxy pulled out of shape a little bit. He plays an early ball in. Ladero, tiny little flick to Clint Dempsey, who's obviously dangerous, particularly when he's straight on to goal, 18 yards out. And he just links in a ball to Jordan Morris, who looks like he was really running that offsides line. It's going to be a close call for the referee. Got his timing right, puts it on his right foot, and finds the back of the net.
Look at it again on the monitor we have here in our booth. Dempsey into Morris, and Steres may have kept them on. May have. Nonetheless, it's 3-0 here in favor of the Seattle Sounders. Right in front of halftime now. Support the LA Galaxy Foundation and browse their in-game auction from the comfort of your own home. Just text Galaxy to 52182. Register and start bidding on parlay jerseys worn today by your LA Galaxy players. The auction will close 1 hour after kickoff, so you have about 15 minutes to go here. Start browsing. You asked me about the Seattle 7, going forward and the Galaxy 7 going forward. And Seattle, the scoreboard doesn't lie right now, Dan, unfortunately.
It certainly doesn't, Joe. And this is, this is a Seattle team that was just so up against it only 8 months ago. It seemed like they had team chemistry issues, and one player, Ladero, comes in and puts this whole team together, and they have just so much experience out there and ability. And then they add a couple pieces like Harry Shipp and Will Bruin in the offseason, and now they really, really are starting to look like a championship team.
Ball will go out. Here's the Galaxy are trying to get a counter going. Ball from Zardes intended for Dos Santos, I believe, was a bit long. It turns into a foul against the Galaxy. And our referee has whistled the end of 45 minutes here at StubHub Center. 3-0 Seattle Sounders over the Galaxy. You know, single game tickets of each of the Galaxy's home matches at StubHub Center during the 2017 regular season. They're on sale right now. Tickets start as low as $25, and you can purchase them at 8773-GALAXY or visiting LAGalaxy.com/tickets. Everything that could go wrong, I think, did.
Seattle, from the opening kick, dominated possession, dictated the terms of this game, and the majority of the half, LA Galaxy were spent chasing the ball in their own defensive half of the field. So there's two ways to look at this, and one of them, yeah, you need to be a bit more responsible when your team doesn't have the ball, but the other question is who on the Galaxy is searching for that ball and trying to dictate the terms of this game. And that's, this is kind of what happens when you go and you have a couple tough results. Confidence plays a part. Heads go down a little bit, and the belief that you can pull yourself out of this becomes just a little bit more of an uphill climb. So it's important that, there's still a lot of time left in this game. They got to find a way to come out and put the right foot forward here at some point.
Right now, the Galaxy, though, trail 3-0 to the Seattle Sounders after 45 minutes. Halftime is coming up next. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, April 29th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Philadelphia Union. Purchase your tickets today at LAGalaxy.com/tickets.
76 introduces the long cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys, and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station, and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76. We're on the driver's side.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation '92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LAGalaxy.
Come in now and get the 2016 you've been waiting for at Toyota's annual clearance event. Save big with an incredible 0 APR on 10 of our best-selling models, including the 2016 Camry, Corolla, and RAV4. You can even get 0 APR on the redesigned 2016 Prius. Hurry in before they're gone. Financing through Toyota Financial Services to well-qualified customers. Must take delivery from 2016 new car dealer stock by midnight September 6. Offers may vary by region.
Now it's easier than ever to search for the best deal on a Toyota car, truck, or SUV. Just visit buyatoyota.com, the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. There, you can locate a dealer, search our inventory, and find the perfect car with all our current offers. Save time and money. Go direct to the source. Buyatoyota.com.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
Halftime here at StubHub Center. Galaxy trailing the Seattle Sounders by a count of 3-0. An impressive performance by the Sounders in the first 45. And unfortunately, on the other side for the Galaxy, there's some work to be done. There are some questions to be answered, and I'm not so sure they're going to be answered in the next 45 minutes. But stop the bleeding, Dan.
Yeah. Well, the disheartening thing for me is that this is the StubHub Center. This is historically where the LA Galaxy have always been very, very good. And Seattle Sounders come out in the opening minute of this game, and Galaxy's a bit conservative. It's a hot day, but it leads to Seattle's possession at 64% in the first half, which that just really, really means how much they were dictating this game. And I mentioned it briefly before halftime, but that possession was all in the half of LA Galaxy's defense. So to get back into this game, I'm not sure that's possible. But to come out and compete and be together and compact and fight as a team and get something out of it, yeah, that is possible. And that's what they need to sort out right now in the locker room.
Two things that have to happen. Certainly you can't give up a fourth, and you have to get an early goal to build some confidence. That this team going to the locker room, to me, has no confidence right now in going forward and really finding some synergy. This is something that I've been looking for. It's like, okay, where's the synergy going to come? Who are the three players? I think Alessandrini is one. Can we add two more there?
Absolutely. And the hardest part about this is that you put the best game plan out there at the start of the game. Well, in the 35th minute, you got to change that and adjust. And sometimes, you know, that's part of it. And if you could have gotten ahead of that change maybe a little bit earlier, you could have avoided the second or third goal. But now the problem after you give up two and the confidence of the group's a little bit shaken maybe already, then, you know, I've been in this situation before, unfortunately, as a player, where you come out and you just don't put the right foot forward and the game just feels like it's getting away from you the whole time. So it is about team, and it is about continuity, and it's about being together and with one another when the good times are good and when the times are bad. Well, right now, it's not going to feel great, but you got to find a way to bind together.
Time to get some work done. Right now, the Galaxy trailing 3-0. It is halftime. More to come after these words. Stay with us.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
'76 introduces the long cut, spending a little extra time exploring the open road. We even made a fancy new TV commercial, and we're going to have our director describe it.
So like we see these guys, and they're like, what's a long cut? Boom, they're all like, whoa, this is awesome. And then they're at a 76 station, and they're like, time for gas. And then it's like, and that is pretty much what the commercial is.
Anyway, we want to hear all about your long cuts too. Share yours today using the hashtag 76longcut. 76, we're on the driver's side.
I'm Chris Klein, president of the LA Galaxy, and we're a client of City National Bank. When we look at our organization on the field and then off the field, we want to put together a great team, and City National has become part of that team. The business side of the game starts long before the whistle kicks off, from setting the stadium up to understanding how to sell tickets to watch our great team play this game. For our business to function, we need to have a reliable bank as part of our team. Our brand grows as the sport of soccer grows, and City National helps us bring Galaxy to the world. I love my job. I love coming to work every day and being part of an organization like the LA Galaxy. It's the team across the league that everyone looks at, that everyone wants to be a part of. Anyone that we're involved with, we want to be the best, whether the players we put on the field or who we bank with, and we have that with City National. City National is the way up for the LA Galaxy.
City National Bank, the way up. Learn more at cnb.com/LA Galaxy, member FDIC.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, April 29th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Philadelphia Union. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
We welcome you back. Halftime does continue here at StubHub Center. It is brought to you by StubHub. Fans, did you know the StubHub app is personalized just for you? Get the StubHub app today. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. StubHub, the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. We continue with Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino, 3-0 in favor of the Seattle Sounders, and I hate to say it, but deserved in the way they played against the Galaxy, Dan.
Seattle looked really strong. Roldan, Alonso in midfield really controlling things. Duels won 25 to Galaxy's 15. Kind of tells the story a little bit in who's competing in there in midfield and what they're competing for. LA Galaxy on the other side of it just need to find a way to possess the ball. It seemed like they were forcing the attack, trying to spring early runs. You had a great pass early on to Giassi Zardes, who just shot the ball to Stephen Fry's left, and it went wide of the goal. But, you know, when you become a little bit desperate in your attack, you seem to force things. We saw Joao Pedro do that with one pass where he could have just maybe calmed it down and connected and allowed the LA Galaxy to breathe a little bit on the ball and have a little bit more possession.
Yeah, Daniel Steres leads the Galaxy in touches with 33, 21 total passes from him. Giovanni Dos Santos has created one chance today. Giassi Zardes is credited with one shot. I think that was the wide shot that went wide of the far post. Romanos Alessandrini only one shot. Giovanni Dos Santos only 20 touches in this match so far. Alessandrini with 24. Giassi Zardes with 11 touches. He's your target.
Well, and he only has 11 touches just because the LA Galaxy haven't been able to get into the attack. And when they have been, Giassi's typically trying to run onto the end of something, so it's not really played into his feet. And I do think that is Giassi's strength, let him run into space. But, you know, the advantage you have against Seattle today is they have two center backs out there that aren't your starters week in and week out. And that's the one aspect of the Seattle team that the Galaxy should be testing and trying, and they just haven't really been able to do so.
No, have not challenged them at all. You know, Shasta is the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy with over 30 great flavors like grapefruit jazz, apple, tiki punch, strawberry, California dreamin'. Shasta has a flavor for every Galaxy fan. This soccer season, it has to be Shasta. Goals by Clint Dempsey, own goal, and Jordan Morris. Seattle Sounders 3, LA Galaxy nothing. The second half is straight ahead. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, April 29th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Philadelphia Union. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
If you've ever had a full count with bases loaded in the bottom of the ninth, or if you've ever zoned in on the top corner of the net, then you might know the thrill of playing at San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. Because only one casino is all about the thrill. San Manuel Indian Bingo and Casino. All thrill. Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Galaxy fans, Papa John's has a new offer for you this season. Every Galaxy game day, get 50% off your online order of regular menu price items using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right. Cheer on the Galaxy every game day with 50% off your entire online order at Papa John's. Enter promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com to redeem better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for non-stop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of the most decorated club in league history, it's only right that you get tons of non-stop access to your favorite destinations from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for non-stop flights to cheer the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for non-stop flights on Alaska Airlines.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power up like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans. StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. And Toyota. Let's go places.
Second half is just underway. Galaxy defending the goal to our left and attacking from left to right. It'll come back to the goalkeeper, Fry. He'll pick up in his penalty area. No substitutions for either side to begin the second half. Remember, the Galaxy have used one of their substitutions so far. Boateng leaving for Husidic. Ball will come out of play over the near side in front of the Galaxy bench. It'll be a throw-in for LA. Nathan Smith will trot on over and take it here, trying to get an early goal and build something in the positive here, the Galaxy. Another throw. You know, I like Alessandrini on the right side, but almost today I'm thinking that maybe he needs to be more in the center of the park a bit.
Why not try to change it up? He didn't have much success in the first half, and part of that's due to the Seattle team's performance, which has been really good. You can't take anything away from them, but you see on the Galaxy side of it, Ladero will show up wherever he wants, and however he's going to get that ball, it doesn't really matter. He's just going to go find it. So at times, I mean, when you're up against it down 3-0, structurally, defensively, you have to maintain your balance in order to ride this game out a little bit. But yeah, if they have moments of possession, Alessandrini, Giovanni Dos Santos, Giassi Zardes, they should be searching for this ball.
Ball at midfield right now for Seattle. Ozzy Alonso, back it goes. Alfaro, bad pass by Tony Alfaro and out of play. This will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Nathan Smith will take it. He's got Alessandrini if he wants him. Husidic, he'll try to go long instead for Jermaine Jones. So come back, knocked back forward by Husidic. On the wing, Zardes. Trying to settle down here and find possession. He's called for the foul. Free kick for Seattle.
Alfaro doing a good job there against Giassi Zardes. Ball bouncing awkwardly. It's just kind of a win the space and you'll win the ball or you'll get a foul, because Giassi was really competing to get the ball going for the LA Galaxy. In the end, Alfaro does enough for the foul and Fry with the goal kick out of the back.
3-0 in favor of Seattle. 48th minute is where we stand. A nice warm day here at StubHub Center. Nice for us, maybe not for the fans that are sitting in the sun, or the players, of course. Joao Pedro along the near side. He'll get the foul and a free kick as he's brought down.
Yeah, I'm sure as this game wears on, it's going to wear down the players a little bit. It is hot. It's probably the warmest game of the year at StubHub Center for sure. And as these players play themselves into these warmer months, it's always a task to get acclimated.
Never been a fan of the early games, Mr. Kennedy. For whatever reason, it throws everybody out of a rhythm. Right now, Seattle loves it. But they play all their games early, right? At home?
Typically, they are playing the early kickoffs in Seattle, and they don't have to really face heat like this, so you can't say that it's an advantage to them.
No. Here's Will Bruin on the left side, Roldan. Watched by Alessandrini, back out wide it goes. Lodero knocks it back. Jobin Jones, again Roldan. I thought he had a pretty good first half. He's fouled here by Husidic, free kick. He and Lodero link up very well.
I really do think it's just because Lodero's always looking for the ball. It's turned into this game plan where anytime you're a Seattle player and you're on the ball and you have a little bit of time, you're looking for that number 10's feet just because you know it's going to turn into something.
Ball comes all the way back to Stephen Fry. He's able to push it forward. Ozzie Alonso onto the left side it comes. Alfaro towards midfield, Jobin Jones. Lodero, heavy first touch, but this will be a foul off the ball against the Galaxy as Jones is pushed out of play. And Seattle remains in possession. Comes all the way back defensively. Svensson. Alonso back to Svensson once again. Chased down by Zardes. Ball flighted into the Galaxy half of midfield, won by Ashley Cole. He's able to play it forward. Dos Santos. Just not in dangerous positions. Ball comes back to Jelle Van Damme. Joao Pedro. He'll play it over to Husidic. Again, Pedro. Out wide it'll come. Nathan Smith. Bad pass by Smith, given away. Here comes the counterattack back the other way. Jordan Moore is pushing forward. Clint Dempsey trailing towards the middle of the park. Moore is still on possession. He'll cut across, put it on his right foot, play over to the right side of the Galaxy penalty area. Lodero back to the back post. Out comes Rowe, and he'll pull it down. That's the type of synergy I'm looking for from the Galaxy.
Yeah, Seattle just kind of sniffing every time they get a turnover. The entire squad's believing and pushing the game forward and trying to get numbers into the attack and put Galaxy under more pressure.
Alessandrini now trying to dribble past his defender, and Jobin Jones cleared out. It'll be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Smith back to Joao Pedro. Closed down quickly by Will Bruin. However, Smith on possession now. He's able to flight a ball into the area. This is easy for Fry. He spills it. Dos Santos with the shot, and he bounces it wide of the near post.
Well, Stephen Fry comes out to gobble this ball about 12 yards outside of his goal, and Svensson, the center back, gets in his way. And this is kind of sometimes, as a goalkeeper, the ball's there to be won, but there's such a big crowd, you might as well just let them deal with it, and you can maintain your space.
Or box it out in a situation like that?
He decides to fist it away, but it's just he can't get a clean touch on it. And so it falls to Giovanni Dos Santos. Looks like he's going to put it in the back of the net, and it just goes to the right of the goal.
Play continues here, and now we have a foul called against Seattle. A delay call as Daniel Steres was grabbed by Will Bruin. And I believe he may have gotten a little help here from the side on this particular call, because I don't think he saw it. Nonetheless, Galaxy with possession as it goes left side. Ashley Cole pushing forward. Unfortunately for Cole, an own goal on his name today. Ball's cleared into the Galaxy defense. Jelle Van Damme will run it down. Joao Pedro checking back, has it now. He'll play in for Husidic at midfield. Back out Pedro. Defensively, Daniel Steres trying to find some building blocks right now. Down 3-0. Dos Santos lets it off for Husidic now. Smith. Alessandrini on the right, plays it in. Good ball here for Jermaine Jones. Nice slide tackle defensively. Galaxy will win themselves a corner kick out. And Alfaro went down low to get in front of Jermaine Jones. But it's a set play opportunity now for the Galaxy on the corner. Alessandrini will take it as the Galaxy trees get into the box. Van Dam, Zardes, Jermaine Jones is there as well. Here's the corner kick played into the area. This is easy for the keeper, Fry, who again elects to box it out. Galaxy keep it alive. Vucinic dumps it in again. Second ball, Van Dam towards goal, blocked. And Nate Smith will play it wide to the near side, and it goes out of play.
So Stephen Fry, one of the better goalkeepers in Major League Soccer over the last 2 seasons. Ball gets swung in by Alessandrini, and he just seems a little uncomfortable and decides to box it away when there's no real pressure. And this is kind of credit to what I said about Brian Rowe in the first half, how confident and comfortable he is in taking crosses. When a goalkeeper takes a great cross, it makes it look easy, but in the timing of everything and feeling a little pressure to gather it cleanly is a little bit harder than that, as you saw there by Stephen Fry.
Foul against Alessandrini on the near side as Jobin Jones had won the ball and then took a shot from behind from Alessandrini. He's already on a yellow card here.
And this is what you have to be careful of when the score is not in your favor and you're just getting a little bit frustrated. You're kind of knocking at the defenders a little bit after the play, letting the frustration boil over, and you're already sitting on a yellow card. You don't want to punish this team going into next game by not being disciplined. You got to keep your head out here.
Yeah, I saw it on the monitor here, the replay. I'm not sure it was actually even a foul, to tell you the truth, but that's something that Kurt Adolfo is going to have to pay attention to. If this game is lost at some point, you might want to protect him, right?
Why not? And he's been your most impactful player this season, so you don't want to just run him into the ground if the game's gotten away anyway. Might as well keep him fresh, keep him off that second yellow card.
Still has about 15 minutes before he has to make that decision, I would think.
Of course.
Ball at midfield. Nate Smith back to Vucinic. Played in towards the middle of the park, cleared away by Svensson. Dempsey able to knock it forward right into Steres. It'll go out the left side this time. Here's Ashley Cole now for the Galaxy. Trying to find their first, trailing 3-0 here. 56 minutes as we enter now. Seattle put 3 in the first half. Cole on the left. He'll cut it back, watch there by one defender. Back out it comes. Here's Dos Santos. Again onto the left side it goes. Plays it in towards the middle of the box. Alessandrini was able to redirect towards goal. Didn't get enough of it though, and on the bounce it was easy for Fry to pick up.
Galaxy need to commit a few more numbers into the box. Ashley Cole gets into a crossing position, looks up, and it's three defensive players of Seattle and one of their D-mids, and it's only Giassi Zardes in the box. So in order to unbalance that team and just get them uncomfortable and let Ashley swing in the ball from the left side, Galaxy should really, really be pushing numbers into the box.
Joao Pedro goes down on the near side. It'll be possession to the Galaxy. Took a shot from behind, but then went right to his left knee. So hopefully he stepped okay. Seems like he's all right. He'll continue to trot it off. Dos Santos able to knock this ball forward. Zardes in some traffic. Lets it go for Jermaine Jones. Back in for Dos Santos. Came in a bit hot. And he tried, I believe, to find Zardes, but he was already running towards goal. Ozzy Alonso now for Seattle. It's broken up by Joao Pedro. He did better there. Alessandrini could have done better there. And Seattle comes out with possession. Dempsey playing ahead for Will Bruin. He'll be chased down by Van Dam. Bruin on his left foot sending towards goal, out of play. Goal kick here for the Galaxy, and Jelle Van Dam being vocal to his teammates. Get back, help out a bit. I believe that's what the gesture was.
Jelle trying to get things going for the LA Galaxy. Ball given over a little cheaply in possession, and Seattle certainly have the numbers and the experience out there to exploit any type of looseness by the Galaxy defense. The problem is when they have the ball, they're trying to spread out and give each other options, and right when it turns over, if it's not up the field, then it's coming back down Galaxy's throat.
Here's Nathan Smith, knocks this one back into the Seattle defense, turn back. Will Bruin working hard against Daniel Steres. Bruin gets on to possession for a moment. Steres to clear it up high into the air. Smith able to knock it down, however kept alive by Ozzy Alonso. Alonso from distance off of 2 Galaxy defenders. Second ball cleared into midfield. As the Galaxy try to break out, Alessandrini will knock it forward. Here's Dos Santos for LA. Dos Santos to the right side. Zardes Watched by one defender, his cross blocked. Second ball, Jovan Jones, Alfaro, Alonso, and cleared of the danger. They'll work the right side. Morris. He'll find Clint Dempsey. 59 minutes in now. Ladero back in for Morris. Working on Ashley Cole. He got to it first. Morris did. On his left foot. He'll pull it back out. Dempsey fires off the crossbar. Second ball is won by Ladero. Left side of the 6. Back in for Dempsey. Back post and out of play.
I mean, you saw Jordan Morris at his absolute best athletically on this play. Ashley Cole by no means is a slow player, and Jordan Morris just really closes down 25 yards to bump Cole off the ball. Stands on it, tries to drop it to the top of the box, and Clint Dempsey puts it right onto the crossbar. Jordan Morris just really, really explosive. He's going to be a great player in this league and probably for the U.S. men's national team for plenty of years to come now.
Look at it one more time on our replay. Dempsey off the bar. He had a clean look again on the pass from Ladero, and he topped the ball. That's why we're still 3-0. Here's the cross into the area off the corner, cleared out by Zardes. Ahead it comes to Alessandrini. He's trying to find a breaking Jermaine Jones. Jones able to loft it into midfield now. Finds Dos Santos. Dos Santos bracketed by 2 defenders. He'll find some space. Plays it back in. Good run by Alessandrini. Can he get on the end of it? Svensson did well. Shielding it for his goalkeeper, Stefan Fry.
Excellent work by Giovanni Dos Santos. Holds up play. That's what I was talking about, Joe. He's a little bit patient with the ball, his foot. Let the runs develop. Let the space develop. Svensson looked like he mistimed it and then was just able to get his left shoulder in there on Alessandrini and hold him off and allow Stefan Fry to come and collect the ball.
Seattle on possession here. Played all the way back. Rolled on under some pressure. Jermaine Jones all over him. It'll go wide. Ozzy Alonso. Back it goes. Svensson ahead to Clint Dempsey. He checks back for the ball. Morris all the way back. Alfaro back to his goalkeeper. Hey, making your way to an LA Galaxy game, avoid the headaches of traffic and hop on board the LA Galaxy Express, powered by Long Beach Transit. The Express offers free shuttles to and from StubHub Center for all Galaxy home matches. More information at lagalaxy.com/shuttle. Foul against LA at midfield. On the right side, Dos Santos called for the foul there. 61st minute now. Ozzy Alonso takes the restart. Switches on the left side. Jovan Jones. Watched by Morris. Back out. Jones again from Morris. He'll find Roldan. In towards center, Ladero. Onto the left side again, Roldan. Played into the corner this time for Morris. This could be a foul. No. Morris keeps possession. Watched there by Steres. All the way back out now for Jones. In towards center. Ozzy Alonso plays it back to Jones. They'll work out the right side. Dempsey this time. Lots of space for Clint Dempsey. Watched by Van Damme. Ozzy Alonso. Ladero on the right side of the area this time. On his left foot. Plays it across. Finds Jordan Morris. Defending is Nathan Smith. Back out, Roldan on his right foot. Off the shot. It's blocked by Joao Pedro. Comes back out for Alessandrini. As the Galaxy look to break out, Dos Santos. Zardes making the run. It's played over to Jermaine Jones. Jones now takes it into the center of the park. Still has it. Plays it through for Alessandrini, and it's too long and out of play.
So you see Jermaine Jones kind of pushing up the field and getting something going with these other 3 attackers for the LA Galaxy. Problem is Seattle seems still to get numbers around the ball inside of LA Galaxy's own 18-yard box, and they were just dictating the play for 15 passes. It seems like Ladero's doing what he wants, finding Morris with space, and Galaxy can't really just get out and press them. They're playing really cautious passive defending, because once it gets that tight, you can't be aggressive enough to get beat. But it allows for Galaxy to counter a little bit, and Jermaine's really trying to push on here to maybe sneak a goal.
Unfortunately, I thought Zardes was the player that was open. And ball went to the right side, and even though it was a good decision, it was a bit long for Alessandrini.
Yeah, Zardes was working really, really hard to make a 60, 70-yard sprint up the middle of the field to try to find that space right in behind Svensson, who doesn't look to be the fastest of center backs.
No. Dos Santos now. In for Zardes. And I think he let it go on purpose. I believe he let it go on purpose, but Jermaine Jones didn't read it that way. It's going to be collected by Stephen Fry. Hey, be there to see the future of the LA Galaxy. Los Dos continue the 2017 campaign at StubHub Center's Track and Field Stadium, Saturday, April 15th. That's the last time they played. They actually played last night to a 1-1 draw against OC Blues. I was told a very nice crowd was on hand for that one. Here comes Seattle once again. Dempsey on the left side. Lodero in towards center again. Dempsey has it on his left foot, plays it across. Now it comes to Will Bruin. His shot is blocked by Steres. Dellum with the cross there.
You really have to appreciate the vision of Clint Dempsey. He's running with the ball, linking up with his forwards, spraying it around, dangerous on goal.
Here come the Galaxy on the counter. Zardes stood up there for a moment, got some help from Jermaine Jones. Now Dos Santos for LA. Onto the right side it'll go. Alessandrini sends it a goal, and right on the keeper, Fry. No rebound. Zardes was there to knock it home. This is those times that you guys say, okay, heroes are important, but we have to do this all together, right?
Absolutely. It's the hardest part is to come out when you're down 3-0, know you have 45 minutes to play, and really put a good performance together in that 45 minutes. It's really about segmenting the game down, making it real simple, and sticking together as a team.
Lodero on the right side, Dellum, back out it comes. Again, Lodero, Dempsey. Ozzy Alonso, they'll work the right side this time. Lodero working on Husidic, still has possession. Ashley Cole there to help out as well. Cole on the slide tackle, Lodero gets through it. Still has possession, now out of play over the end line, corner kick. Hard work pays off. Corner kick out of this, set play opportunity for Seattle.
You can see now, 66th minute, players are all coming over, getting a drink of water. Pretty warm out here, and Galaxy have already used one sub, so these boys that are on the field right now are going to have to put in a shift.
Here's the cross into the area, knocked away by Husidic. Second ball is kept alive by Ozzy Alonso. Back out it goes. Dellum. Right side, Alonso. Galaxy coaching staff discussing, I believe, with the next move here, if any. Here's Roldan. Left side, Jovan Jones. Smith beaten to the ball and into the penalty area. Jones gets the cross away to the back post, headed out by Ashley Cole. Another corner kick. Cole saves the day that time.
Jovan Jones doing some really tidy work on the edge of the 18. Flips across into the far post, and Ashley Cole again under pressure. He probably, the thought process is that if he lets the ball go, it's going to get tapped in, so he's got to do something with it, and he just heads the ball straight up over the goal. Really, really difficult play to make, and he does a good job doing it.
Seattle about to bring in Harry Shipp. He would be normally starting at the left side with Jordan Morris as the target. Here's the cross on the corner kick. Back post it goes. I think he went to goal. Goal kick here for the Galaxy. So we'll see what the substitution is. Harry Shipp coming on. And replacing Jordan Morris. He's got a goal on the day.
He put in another great performance. It just amazes me the size and physical capability he has as a player, and he's so agile and he's so fast and just so strong. Usually when you get a player of this size, they don't move as well as this guy moves, and he's just a threat on the field because of it. He can close down space defensively, offensively. To be a really, really good player in this league for some time to come. Now you see Harry Shipp step on, same exact position. Harry's a little craftier of a player, can link passes. I'm sure him and Ladero and Roland and Alonso will all have a great understanding on the field together.
Joao Pedro now for the Galaxy. Plays it forward. Alessandrini comes back out. Dos Santos on his left foot. Dos Santos loses possession. Joao Pedro towards goal. Over the bar and out of play. Goal kick. Goal kick here for Seattle. Hey, Cristiano Ronaldo and Spanish powerhouse Real Madrid are coming to the LA Memorial Coliseum. They'll take on Sergio Aguero, an English Premier League club, Manchester City. Yeah, the Summer of Soccer package is the best way to customize your schedule and get access to these games. Summer of Soccer starts at as low as $90 per person. Includes Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Purchase by June 1st and receive the June 17th Houston match for free. Call LAGalaxy.com for more information. That's 8773-GALAXY. Alessandrini on the bicycle. And that's blocked. Thought I'd never get through that liner. Ball comes out of play over the near side touch, throw it.
The Galaxy have gotten a little bit more going offensively this half, and in large part due to Baggio sliding into midfield and helping Joao Pedro out, and allows Jermaine Jones to get forward and support Giovanni Dos Santos and Alessandrini. So they're getting a little bit more look to goal. You saw Joao Pedro go over the crossbar a few minutes ago, and there ball gets swinged in the back door, and you have the fancy overhead kick by Alessandrini. Tough to get that one on frame.
Ozzy Alonso now for Seattle. Again, a reminder regarding that Summer of Soccer pack, as low as $90. Call 8773-GALAXY or go to LAGalaxy.com. Through ball ahead for Will Bruin. He'll run it down on the left side. Jelle Van Dam watching him. Back out it comes. Jovan Jones. Rolled on. Into center. Alonso. All the way back out the right side it'll go. Dempsey this time. Seattle's trying to play out the string here, Dan. They've been, taking it easy, moving the ball around touchline to touchline. Certainly they'd like to add another goal, but
they haven't come out with the same urgency that they had in the first half. They're comfortable in possession, but it's that urgency is what makes the difference in a game, and now they're comfortable. It seems like they're trying to play this one out.
And certainly the onus was on the Galaxy to try to get into the game. And they've had better possession here and some half chances, but nothing surgical, let's put it that way, in the offensive end.
No, I mean, the best chance for the LA Galaxy came off of a mistake from Stephen Fry when he's trying to box the ball out off of a cross, and it fell to Giovanni Dos Santos. So what we need to see is the Galaxy dictate a play and give themselves a chance.
Here's Zardes now for the Galaxy. Into Jermaine Jones. Zardes will get it back. Dos Santos this time looks clean. He bounced at the goal and right on the goalkeeper Fry.
And that was better. Now Giovanni accepts the ball on top of the 18, and he's got 2 or 3 defenders to beat. So he tries to get a shot off with his right foot and just can't get a hold of it, and it just trickles to Stephen Fry for an easy save.
Wrong foot for him. Clint Dempsey now for Seattle. Plays it forward into the right side, and offside will be called. Will Bruin. Possession here to the Galaxy. Galaxy fans, pack your bags and fly Alaska Airlines to any Galaxy away match this season. Alaska Airlines and the LA Galaxy are offering fans the opportunity to support the team in New York and Seattle with 20% off flights, a free game ticket, and a Galaxy backpack. Visit LAGalaxy.com/flyalaska to book your discounted flight today. Galaxy make the substitution. Nathan Smith is out, and here comes Bradford Jamison the fourth for LA. 3 in the back here, Dan?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to line up like 4 in the back, but surely Jamison's going to push on, or maybe even Giassi Zardes is sliding back to a defensive role on the right side as well. So we'll see how this plays out.
Joao Pedro will unleash a shot from about 35. That was blocked. It looks like Zardes is onto the right, and Bradford Jamison is a bit behind him. Here's Jelle Van Dam pushing forward. Fade off for Jermaine Jones. Ball goes left side, Ashley Cole. Cole plays it in. Van Dam's header is directed and redirected out of play. It is a goal kick. And Van Dam now will make the 80-yard run all the way back to his defensive position.
Yeah, so this changes. Jamison coming on, trying to get Galaxy a little bit more into the attack. Giassi Zardes, right midfield. Alessandrini up top. And what you're just hoping that Giassi Zardes obviously has the ability to get back in defense, so he'll relieve some of the pressure for Jamison as he's playing right back.
Stephen Fry knocks this one in the midfield. Second ball is won by Ashley Cole. He'll come back for Daniel Steres. Husidic. Back to Steres once again. Into midfield, Joao Pedro. Dos Santos one times it over to the near side. Again, Husidic. The Galaxy restart one more time. Pedro switches it over to the left side. Jelle Van Dam does well with this for the moment. And then Clint Dempsey pickpockets him. Second ball is won by Harry Shipp. He gives it away right to Alessandrini. Tries to wheel it to the right side. Bradford Jamison has it come in hot, but he does well to keep possession. Jamison, couple of step overs. He'll take it along the end line. Pushed off the ball. Gets the cross away. But blocked by Roldan. It'll come out near side, Lodero. Here's Husidic. Ahead to Alessandrini and cleared away out of play over the near side. Throw in. Husidic. He'll find Bradford Jamison in for Zardes. It's cleared away from him. This will be a foul on Husidic as he chops down Lodero. And a free kick.
This will be a good little matchup between Bradford Jamison and Jovian Jones. Both of them pacey players, a lot of speed, a lot of athleticism, and this is what I was talking about in the first half, where Seattle just seemed to overwhelm the Galaxy, and now Seattle have come out definitely a little flatter than they were in the first half, and by putting in an attacking outside back and Jamison, you can kind of shift this game and put Seattle on their heels.
Fry takes the restart. Plays it over the far side. Ashley Cole able to win this one for LA. He'll push forward into the offensive end as the Galaxy try to get some numbers forward. Dos Santos wheels it all the way back in the midfield. Husidic now. Lets it go for Van Dam. He'll play on the right side of the circle. Daniel Steres. Forward to Jermaine Jones. On to the right. Bradford Jamison. He'll cut onto his left foot, plays it into the box, cleared away. This is an opportunity for Bradford Jamison to find a way to play himself in to get some more minutes. Joao Pedro ahead for Zardes. Too much on that one. Dos Santos keeps it alive for the Galaxy. Jermaine Jones out for the Galaxy again. Husidic again. Bradford Jamison's cross. This time it's blocked. Jovan Jones, he'll run it into his own corner. Zardes able to win it for a moment, and then he's brought down. Corner kick off the slide tackle from Tony Alfaro.
The hard thing for Bradford Jamison when he looks at this lineup is the position he traditionally plays is Giovanni Dos Santos and Alessandrini's position. So there's not a lot of minutes to be had out there.
Right.
So opportunities like this for players don't come that often. He's got to take advantage of it.
Alessandrini plays it in. Jermaine Jones, the header is wide of the far post.
Fantastic service from Alessandrini. Nice teasing ball over the front player, Jovian Jones, and marking the space for Seattle Sounders. Just over his head. Stephen Fry can't come. Jermaine Jones gets on the end of it, and it almost looked like it was going to sneak in. It couldn't have been far off from there.
Just wide of that far post. Fry had no chance on that one. Nonetheless, it's still 3-0 Seattle here. Harry Shipp on the left side. At midfield. He'll come over to Ozzy Alonso. He'll wheel it around the right side. Dempsey. In for Will Bruin. Good save this time on the part of Brian Rowe. Two men in on the Galaxy defense, and Rowe came out to make the save. Corner kick.
Great save from Brian there. I believe it was Clint Dempsey, just slips Will Bruin through, times his run correctly, and if he had some awareness about him, he would have realized that Harry Shipp was running in behind the line as well. He could have slipped a square ball. It would have been an easy pass in for Harry Shipp, but he just decides to go for goal, as most forwards would in that position. Brian Rowe comes up, big bodies, keeps his shoulders high, makes a save.
Short corner taken, Shipp. Back out Lodero. He'll send it back through to the 6, knocked away by Husidic. It'll come forward. Dos Santos held up for a moment. He's able to turn it ahead. Yellow Van Dam making a run alongside. Ball goes left side. Alessandrini took a bad angle there. He allowed for the defender Dellum to close him down. Quickly back the other way for Seattle, almost. Unleashing another counterattack all the way back to Rowe. He'll roll out the near side. Bradford Jamieson right into the feet of Harry Shipp. Dempsey trying to knock this forward. Joao Pedro in front of that.
Game just opening up a little bit again in the last 2 or 3 minutes here. Galaxy pushing to get forward, trying to get something going to the attack, and obviously that'll leave them a little bit vulnerable at the back because you have Jamieson just pushing high. So anytime there's a turnover, guys like Clint Dempsey just going to try to exploit any kind of imbalances from the Galaxy defense.
It's been a throw in here for Seattle as the ball went out of play. Jones lobs it in for Harry Shipp. You'll find Clint Dempsey. That is, well, a counterattack for the Galaxy. Dos Santos in for Alessandrini now. On his left foot, Alessandrini running out of space, though. Needs a little help. On his right, and he sends it a goal and out of play. At some point, you do have to pass it back to the top of the box for some on-running players, right?
Yeah, Alessandrini just kind of runs out of ideas. He's on the corner of the 6-yard box, not far from goal. Seattle stand him up, hold him up. He slows the game down, allows the entire defense to get behind the ball. And once you're standing on the ball for a certain period of time in your own attacking third, you got to get rid of it, whether it's a shot or a cross. And he opts to shoot and just doesn't even put it on frame. We've got a little bit of a stoppage here because Dempsey's down on the field. It looks like Yellow Van Dam hit him late. I thought the referee saw it, but he let the play go on and develop. It should have been a foul on Yellow off the ball.
It looked like it to me. Looked like a forearm shiver to the to the shoulder blades. But I'm far away from the field.
It was right in front of the referee. I don't know how he didn't make the call because the play led to a potential goal-scoring opportunity for the Galaxy. So absolutely no advantage for Seattle.
Foul here against Steres. Free kick for Seattle, just shy of the midfield stripe. Wheeled around the right circle. It goes Lodero onto the wing. Dellum back out Lodero. At midfield now. Roldan. On to Alfaro. He'll find Harry Shipp all the way back. This could be given away, and it was. Right to Alessandrini. Trying to keep possession, and this will be a foul for the Galaxy, in favor of the Galaxy. Quickly taken. Joao Pedro. Back to Steres. Bradford Jamieson was open on the wing, but the restart went back instead. Now Jamieson. Joao Pedro. Top of the box it comes. Zardes, and off of his foot and out of play. Goal kick.
Good entry pass from Joao Pedro. Zardes moving across the center back Alfaro and just tries to soul roll the ball with his left foot in order to tee himself up on his right, and the ball just sneaks under his left foot, and Stefan Fry will have another goal kick. Galaxy a little more urgent the attack this half. Is that part of that's due to Seattle just sitting back and in cruise control for the rest of this game. They got to make sure they close this thing out and don't give Galaxy a goal in the last 9 minutes here.
Yeah, they're looking for the clean sheet now. Here's Zardes. Plays it back to Steres. He'll knock it forward. Ball all the way back in the midfield. Joao Pedro. One time's ahead. Dos Santos. He's got Cole to his left. He'll play it on to Cole. Back for Dos Santos now. Dos Santos dispossessed and back the other way. Ozzy Alonso on the right side. Lodero closed there by Van Dam. The Galaxy are going to make another substitution here. Dave Romney will come on. And he'll pull Ashley Cole. You wouldn't let them finish off at this point?
Well, I just think they're down 3-0. The only real sub I'm making is an attacking sub, but maybe Ashley's got something going on that we don't know about, so they're protecting him for the next game.
'83rd minute here. Romney will come on, play left back. Cole making his way off the pitch. So Romney comes on the left side. This is the first of 3 home games for the Galaxy. They'll certainly, without miracle here, will drop to 2-5 now on the season. Philadelphia comes into town next week. The restart taken. Will Bruin with the chance in the area. Lays this one off for Lodero. Closed off quickly by Husidic, but Lodero on possession. It'll go right side. Dellum. Watch there. Well, Ozzy Alonso able to keep possession here. Into the area it comes. It's cleared out by Zardes. Jones able to play this forward. Alessandrini pushed from behind. That's a foul and a free kick and a yellow card to Tony Alfaro. Substitution for Seattle. Clint Dempsey's done for the day. And of course, while he knows he's done for the day, he's going to wait for the referee to come and tell him.
Clint's been in this position before, up 3-0.
Sure.
Walk off the field, slow things down. Alfaro, the defender that picks up a yellow card on that play, he's had a pretty solid game. Not entirely a lot to do, but more so to do in the second half. And on 4 or 5 different occasions, he's been stuck in 1v1 defending situations where he's either had to make a play or make a decision. This is the one that Jermaine Jones is breaking on, and he just decides to wrap up Alessandrini, take the tactical foul, and let the entire Seattle team get behind the ball.
Here's Van Dam lifting long to the right side. Bradford Jamieson brings it down in the corner. Back out it comes Husidic. Husidic plays on the top of the box. Romney will run this one down. Back out to Yella Van Dam. All the way back to Daniel Steres. He'll go right side. Again, Bradford Jamieson. Big cross towards the back post, and it made it dangerous for a moment as it just goes high and wide and out of play. But it forced Stephen Fry to chase that ball. Goal kick.
Nearly every single time Bradford Jamison's gotten on the ball this half since he got subbed on, he's been trying to cross it. And Stephen Fry is a little eager on that, trying to read it and just come out and nick the ball and again kind of kill this game off.
Keeps spinning and spinning and spinning.
Yeah, Bradford Jamieson overhits it and ends up putting Stephen Fry on his heels, and he's scrambling. And I'll tell you what, that feeling for a goalkeeper is not a good one because you don't know where that far post is and you don't know if you're going to go up and hit it, but you kind of got to commit to the play to make sure you clear danger.
Another throw in here for the Galaxy. Joao Pedro. Tries to find Jermaine Jones, lobs it over the top of him. Zardes runs onto this one, back out it goes. Husidic does well to win this one back for the Galaxy and also gets a foul. Near side it comes. Steres in towards center. Here's Dos Santos. Top of the area it comes. Alessandrini back in for Dos Santos, into his feet, and I think that was a bad pass on the part of Alessandrini. And cleared the length of the field. Watch out for Will Bruin. Daniel Steres able to get it back to his goalkeeper.
Here we are in the 87th minute. Ball just gets cleared from danger. Your team's up 3-0. Will Bruin has no problem just doing the dirty work and putting Steres under pressure and making it hard on him. And that's, to my point before the game, this is a player who I think has been a bit undervalued in Houston the past couple of seasons. Now he's got a little better environment, a little change of scenery, and I expect him to have an impact, and that's why the coach is starting him on a day like today.
Going from Houston in the summer to Seattle is like stepping out of the oven into a refrigerator.
Yeah,
get a little rejuvenated.
He's not going to miss the games in Houston from about May 1st till the end of September. That's for sure.
We've had a couple of day games in Houston that time of year, and you kind of wonder who was the schedule maker for this one.
And those teams do start to embrace it because they know it is tough, but they get to train in that environment a little bit, and they do acclimate. Certainly, like a team coming from the Pacific Northwest going down to Texas in the summer can be really, really challenging.
Here's Jermaine Jones now for the Galaxy. On the left side, it goes to Romney. Romney squares it in. Zardes now on his left foot has a good goal. Saved by Fry. Rebound. It's spilled and cleared away by Svensson. Throw in here for the Galaxy.
The game definitely has opened up a little bit for the Galaxy. So credit to the players for coming out this half and making sure they don't just pack it up and defend the entire time. Giassi Zardes puts the ball on his left foot, absolutely smashes it at Fry. Fry can't handle it, drops it in front of himself, but then he makes a really, really clever play to clear danger with a diving just palm out and allows for the defense to clear the ball.
Oh, he got lucky there, Dan.
I think so. I'm not sure, really as a goalkeeper, you get caught in a position where, it's maybe a play that you can catch the ball, but it came at such pace, he was never holding on to it. So when you spill this ball, you don't want to spill it in front of you. You just want to angle your hands and tip it over the bar, even though it's not that high of a shot.
Good build-up here for the Galaxy. Van Dam's cross kept alive by Dos Santos to the top of the area. Bradford Jamieson can't get on it, unfortunately. But he's had that tendency today, Stephen Fry, getting back to your comment. He has been indecisive on some crosses, and obviously that shot that happened here, you can't find that what he wants to do exactly.
And sometimes for a goalkeeper on a day like today, where you're really not part of the game for the majority of the first half, he's not part of the game. And when the ball comes your way, you want to make a play, you want to do something, so you don't necessarily let the game come to you. You try to go get it, and then in turn you start forcing a few things.
Throw in here for Seattle. See how much added time we'll get here. I imagine not much. We've had one substitution here in the second half, I believe. Offside against Seattle as the ball goes forward for Dellum. 2 minutes of added time. Steres in the center here, Husidic. Van Dam out the right side, or left side, I should say. Romney lobs this one in over the top of Dos Santos. Jermaine Jones tries to keep it alive. Ozzy Alonso is there to clear it out. Husidic resets. Van Dam once again. Another long ball into the area. Jones can't get on the end of it. This will go out. Goal kick. Jermaine Jones arguing that Jovan Jones had touched it, but I don't think that's the case. Ozzy Alonso now for Seattle. Played up the wing. Romney is there. He'll play it back to Steres. Long down the middle of the park for Jermaine Jones. And he'll earn the foul here. Free kick. About a minute to go in this match. Galaxy will drop to 2-5. Seattle goes back into the winners column after losing 2-1 last week. Bradford Jamieson with a big rainbow. It is kept in play by Romney. Sends it back towards the spot. Was there a handball there? No, says the referee. Yellow Van Dam now. Plays it in one more time. Joao Pedro can't find it. Cleared away. Comes out to Lodero. Van Dam. He'll win it back. A referee looking at his watch. Maybe one more opportunity here for LA to erase what could be a shutout loss at home. Zardes. Bradford Jamieson. Van Dam once again. Plays it in for Zardes. This will go long, and our referee points to midfield. And this one has come to an end. The LA Galaxy come home, and they're now on a 2-game losing streak as the Seattle Sounders put 3 markers on the board in the first half, and they were never really challenged in the second half. 3-0 the final over the LA Galaxy. Seattle with a victory. The postgame show is coming up next. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy. Start at StubHub and let the fun find you. And Toyota. Let's go places. It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, April 29th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Philadelphia Union. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for non-stop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of the most decorated club in league history, it's only right that you get tons of non-stop access to your favorite destinations from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for non-stop flights to cheer the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for non-stop flights on Alaska Airlines.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Galaxy fans, Papa John's has a new offer for you this season. Every Galaxy game day, get 50% off your online order of regular menu price items using promo code GALAXY at papajohns.com. That's right. Cheer on the Galaxy every game day with 50% off your entire online order at Papa John's. Enter promo code GALAXY online at papajohns.com to redeem better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's, official partner of the LA Galaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to StubHub Center alongside Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. The final is in. Seattle Sounders 3, the LA Galaxy nothing here in front of a near sellout, I believe, here at StubHub Center here today. And Dan, it just got away from the Galaxy, not from the scoreboard standpoint, but from just basically 2 minutes in, Seattle took over the match.
Yeah, I didn't really like their approach. It definitely seemed like they were being cautious to play themselves into this game. Maybe it was due to the weather conditions. They thought it was going to be a warm, long, hard-fought match. Seattle came out firing, possessing. Everyone's looking for the ball, and pretty clinical as well. Serving the ball into dangerous places, it leads to an own goal. And then you had the likes of Will Bruin just making it hard on the center backs every single time, which creates space for Clint Dempsey. And these guys are just magical. Ladero pulling the strings all over the field, doing whatever he wants to do, going wherever he wants to go. Made it a really, really tough day on the LA Galaxy.
Yeah, Jordan Morris also had a very good game. And you know that they're just, at this point, when the Galaxy are going forward, they were trying in transition, especially in the first half. They had a couple of chances, the one to Zardes was basically a half chance at best. But that's really about it. As far as getting numbers forward, like Seattle was able to do, get numbers forward and play in front of the back four and really be dangerous in front of that back four and turn them towards their own goal. That was happening to the Galaxy. It's not happening to Seattle.
Yeah, you want to maintain possession in attack, and that allows your entire defense to shift up the field. I really actually, unfortunately, the sub had to come in the 35th minute and bring Ima Boateng off, but to structurally change the team and add another midfielder in there, it did help the Galaxy with a guy like Baggio Husidic coming on to line up alongside Joao Pedro, and in turn it pushes Jermaine Jones forward, and he can kind of drive the game a little bit, as you saw him do in the second half. He's pushing the tempo and giving a little bit more support to the players like Alessandrini and Giovanni Dos Santos and Giassi. I guess what I continue to fall back on is where we can get more out of Giassi Zardes. He's played two starts now up top, and he just hasn't had enough influence for me on this game.
I agree with you. Getting him involved, that has to be priority number one. And I know a lot of people will say, well, what about Giovanni Dos Santos? Well, if you get Zardes involved, that should automatically get Dos Santos involved, because Zardes is on the ball, Dos Santos can run off the ball, or vice versa, Dos Santos is feeding in to Zardes like we saw on the potential breakaway. Not enough between those two guys and the added value of Alessandrini.
Yeah, I mean, Alessandrini today was really the first day that he didn't have an out-and-out really, really special play where he made the goalkeeper make a save, right, or a shot just off the post like we've seen in week paths. But he did pop up on top of the box in the first half on his left foot, and he just couldn't get a hold of it. And then, again, he cut inside in the second half and went to goal and hit it right at Stefan Fry. So he's definitely the most dangerous player on this roster, and that's why you see up to this point he's scored the most goals for this team. And then you look across the field at Seattle Sounders, and you have contribution from 4 or 5 different players in the goal-scoring charts, and that's why they're going to be sitting where they are on the table, and they've had a lot of wins in the win column so far this season, just because literally they have 4 or 5 players every game contributing.
Time now for our man of the match, brought to you by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. Who do you like in this one?
Well, Nicholas Ladero, he lines up on the right-hand side at the start of the game, and for the first 10 minutes, all we do is see him popping up on the left and finding space, and he springs the attack. Not only does he spring the attack on the third goal, he's the one that makes the final run in behind the LA Galaxy defense. Clever little pass to have him finish off the third goal, and he's just a special player. And you said it before the game today. I think if he would have arrived a little bit sooner, Ziggy Schmidt probably should still be standing down there on the sideline.
They were trying to buy some time and get to the point where Ladero could help them out, but unfortunately for Ziggy and the Seattle Sounders at the time, they were at the bottom of the league, and they made the change, and the rest is history. But he's really been the difference maker. The Galaxy, maybe they're lacking that difference maker right now, because they seem to be a team that is they don't have that glue that we saw to get today from today's opponent.
Yeah, they're finding their way. And when you talk about glue in Seattle Sounders, you look at Roldan, you look at Alonso in the middle of the park, and these two guys have just a massive workload. They both have very, very big engines, and they're very competitive in trying to turn the ball over when the opposing team has the ball. But it allows these 4 attacking players a little bit of freedom to roam, because they just know that one of these 2 guys is going to break the play down on the defensive end. On the contrary, looking at Galaxy, Joao Pedro, Jermaine Jones just don't have that balance yet. And so that's why I do like the addition of Baggio Husidic in there, just to give him more balance in the middle of the park. And I wouldn't be surprised if we're sitting here next week and that's how it's rolled out.
What did we learn? We'll talk about that as the postgame show continues. Seattle 3, Galaxy nothing here at LAGalaxy.com.
Come in now and get the 2016 you've been waiting for at Toyota's annual clearance event. Save big with an incredible $2,500 factory cash back on a new 2016 Camry, $2,000 back on a new Sienna or the redesigned Prius. Get $1,500 cash back on a new Corolla or $1,000 back on a new Tundra. It all ends September 6th, so hurry in before they're gone. Must take delivery from 2016 new car dealer stock by midnight September 6th. Offers may vary by region.
When you buy or lease any new Toyota, you get Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota Care covers normal factory scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. There's even lockout protection and 24-hour roadside assistance. See your Toyota dealer for details and exclusions. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. Toyota, let's go places.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, April 29th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Philadelphia Union. Purchase your tickets today at lagalaxy.com/tickets.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up, LA, for nonstop flights to more than 38 cities nationwide with Alaska Airlines. As fans of the most decorated club in league history, it's only right that you get tons of nonstop access to your favorite destinations from one of the finest airlines in the land. Pack your bags, pack your jersey, and pack your full 90 for nonstop flights to cheer the Galaxy when they go on the road. Scarves up, wheels up. Buckle up for nonstop flights on Alaska Airlines.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
The lesson of the match is brought to you by SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. I think we're learning a few things about this Galaxy team. Number one, the record doesn't lie. There are 2-5 on the season. Number two is that we talked about Nicholas Ladero. I think Jermaine Jones is supposed to be that player, but I don't think his personality and the way he actually is that player.
Yeah, two very, very different players.
Yeah.
But if Galaxy do a shift to this 3 midfield system, Jermaine Jones is going to be in that type of role.
But high, yes.
And, you know, for me, a couple different times throughout this game, you're looking up and Ashley Cole's in an advanced position trying to serve the ball in the box, and there's only Giassi Zardes in the box. So part of that is they were doing a counter-attacking style because Seattle had so much possession. They were having a hard time getting numbers up the field, but that's where it comes down to a little bit of will and a little bit of commitment and making sure you're doing a little bit extra to get on the end of things in the box. For me, Bradford Jamison comes in, actually has another really positive impact on the game. Second week in a row that has happened. I don't traditionally see him as a right back, but in a pinch when you're trying to get something back in the game, maybe it's not a bad option to have.
Yeah, I think there's some work to be done here, and the Galaxy need to find their way. Dos Santos did put a stamp on the second half a bit. Again, but Seattle's already playing back. They're allowing for the Galaxy to get possession, but getting him going together with Giassi Zardes, and maybe figuring out that triangle between Zardes, Alessandrini, and Dos Santos, to me, is of utmost importance right now because they're just not dangerous going forward.
I do see a little bit more continuity between Alessandrini and Dos Santos. They are moving better together and understanding each other, and they like to make these little 1-2 passes and touches where they're running off the ball. And a couple of times it just didn't quite come off, or if it came off, then the Seattle defense had numbers around the ball and they couldn't get a clean shot on goal today. So as long as they can continue to build that and then find a way to bring Giassi Zardes into the mix, and they can get something going. But today, there was never a real defining moment for the attack of LA Galaxy, and that was a big problem.
Yeah, I thought we saw that in terms of against Montreal. I thought we saw it against Real Salt Lake. when they got victories here at home. But again, you can also go back and say the Galaxy played against 10-man teams for the second halves of those games. Next up for the Galaxy will be Saturday night, the 29th. They're here at home against Philadelphia. We'll have it on television, the Spectrum Sportsnet, as well as LAGalaxy.com on the radio broadcast. But this is one that, when you look at the schedule, not to speak out of turn, this is one that you say, you're at home against Philadelphia. They're having to travel 3,000 miles. You should get 3 points out of this.
Without question, this is a huge test. Philadelphia, I believe, have 3 points on the season coming from 3 ties. And they're bottom of the Eastern Conference. They're a group last year that was extremely gritty and grinded games on. And this year they seem to just be kind of missing that link. But nonetheless, this Philly team does have fight. So they're going to come here and they're going to fight. It will be a test for the Galaxy. And as we discussed before broadcast, this is about winning games at home. This league and Major League Soccer, if you win your home games, everything else will take care of itself. So Galaxy have to find a way to put the right foot forward here.
It was a warm day, but Seattle was the team that came in hot on this one in the 29th minute. Clint Dempsey finding the back of the net. In the 35th minute, an own goal credited to Ashley Cole. In the 44th minute, it was Jordan Morris that really was the backbreaker in this one, putting them up 3-0, and that's the way this one would come to an end. 24,934 were on hand to watch it. Seattle Sounders over the LA Galaxy by a score of 3-0. For Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino saying so long from StubHub Center. We'll talk to you again Saturday night from the broadcast booth. Kobe Jones joins me on television. Dan, you're on radio here at LAGalaxy.com. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.
It's a new era for the LA Galaxy, with new players and familiar faces. For the past 22 years, our goal has remained the same: to be the last team standing. This is LA. On Saturday, April 29th at StubHub Center, 5-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy take on the Philadelphia Union. Purchase your tickets today at LAGalaxy.com/tickets.
Tonight, some of the greatest artists, performers, and athletes in the world will be pouring their souls out at stadiums and theaters across this city. Tonight, thousands of fans will lose themselves in a sea of like-minded strangers. We still have a few tickets if you'd like to join. We know this may not be a convenient time for you. We know it's not easy to get out. But something amazing is going to happen tonight. And we think you should be there. StubHub, your ticket out.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LAGalaxy.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
I'm Chris Klein, president of the LA Galaxy, and we are a client of City National Bank. When we look at our organization on the field and then off the field, we want to put together a great team, and City National has become part of that team. The business side of the game starts long before the whistle kicks off, from setting the stadium up to understanding how to sell tickets to watch our great team play this game. For our business to function, we need to have a reliable bank as part of our team. Our brand grows as the sport of soccer grows, and City National helps us bring Galaxy to the world. I love my job. I love coming to work every day and being part of an organization like the LA Galaxy. It's the team across the league that everyone looks at, that everyone wants to be a part of. Anyone that we're involved with, we want to be the best, whether the players we put on the field or who we bank with, and we have that with City National. City National is the way up for the LA Galaxy.
City National Bank, the way up. Learn more at cnb.com/LAGalaxy, member FDIC.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. StubHub. Hey, Galaxy fans, StubHub is your ticket out. StubHub is the official fan-to-fan ticket marketplace of the LA Galaxy and SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.